Yes, people, we are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another edition of the Manchester United Arsenal show. Wrong microphone, let me switch around. Boom, there we go, people. Live on the YouTube channel. Like I stated, another Manchester United Arsenal show, Man United podcast meets the Gunner Talk from the Arsenal podcast. People, Aaron Ramsdale leaves Arsenal. That's the biggest news coming out of Arsenal today. Aaron Ramsdale leaves Arsenal, and in the words of my illustrious co-host, they have also signed Mikel the Beast Moreno, the Beast, who's going to strike fear into the opponents. According to one of my co-hosts, not called TJ Warren, but shout out to Tony each and every time. In regards to Manchester United, Manuel Agate, finally that deal is over the line. Jadon Sancho, we don't know if he's going on loan to Juventus. Is he going on loan to Chelsea? Is it a swap deal? And Raheem Sterling is coming to Manchester United. That's even more topics to discuss in regards to Manchester United. But please keep all your comments, all your questions, Manchester United or Arsenal related, please, people. Make sure, people, please keep all your comments and questions in regards to those two clubs. Make sure you run up the likes, hit the share button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, Sarcasm City TV as well. And I have to introduce one half of the illustrious Arsenal co-host I'm blessed to work with on this show and in this space. So man like TJ Warren is in the building. Yes, TJ, how you doing, man? You good?
What's up, man? No, I'm good. A lot of good news coming out of Arsenal this week. I like it. Obviously I've made my my thoughts clear on the Moreno signing. Our co-host, who's unfortunately not going to be able to make it today, has a very different opinion than I do. Beast, he's big. He's actually, you know what? I'm not gonna keep going with that. But yeah, we'll get into it, man. There's some good business going on, some not so good like business that isn't happening that I think needs to happen. But we'll get into that. And big yourself up, big up the chat every single time. And yeah, let's get into it, man. Looking forward to this all week.
We'll do, and of course as well, Eddie Nketiah left. I also forgot to mention that as well. Nketiah, you fight. So that number 14 shirt is free. So we'll see who the next striker is. Arsenal give that shirt, depending on if they sign someone this window as well. Big up to Warrior J, who's been kind enough to put both Manchester United and Arsenal's next Carabao Cup opponents. Well, that's the third round, but the first round for Manchester United and Arsenal. So United face Barnsley at home. Arsenal have Bolton at home. But big up for that, Warrior J. Big up to Sheik. Make sure you subscribe to Sheik TV. Shouts to Sunshine FC. Big up to her as well. Shout out to Sanchez, Agate, Medical Complete. TTM says, Wagwan, big dog, big up to you. Says, can't even keep a straight face about Moreno. I hear you. It's only because of the way that Tony bigged him up. That's what made it so funny. That's what's so funny. He was like, it's the Beast Moreno. It's like, all right.
Can I ask you a question? How many games do you think Tony has watched Moreno in?
0. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would say. He ain't watched Moreno like that, man. It's just that he's signing for Arsenal. If you're signing for anyone else, it'd be a problem. Tony can't make it, unfortunately, Connor, but big up. Shout out to CMO Sports every single time. And even though Tony can't make it, you lot know I always got the audience best interests at heart. So even though Tony can't make it, got introduced to the show. You know what I'm saying? My Don, the one and only Vader is in the building. How we doing, Vader? You good?
Yo!
No, please don't.
Am I good?
No.
Am I good? Flawless.
Flawless. Is this because I called you a criminal? Is this why?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is why, yes. Because you called me a criminal and it makes great business sense as well. Yes.
Yo.
Yes.
No.
So we got special guest Vader in the building, people.
Flawless. We flexing today. Camera zone. Fix up, camera.
The camera doesn't even want to see you, Vader.
Fix up for the dramatic entrance. We in the building. What it do, TJ? What it do, Flawless?
Big up Vader, man. Blessed for joining. Obviously, as well, because we couldn't get the show done with Vader yesterday, people. I thought it made sense. Considering these are the two teams over the past 2 seasons who have been tussling for the league title. And in my opinion, first and second place, these two sides. So it makes sense to have this early discussion. We know you're going to get crossovers. So obviously get your Manchester City questions in as well. Any questions you do have for Vader. City just doing City things. Battered Ipswich. Gundogan's back. Savio's balling.
Doku still firing to deceive. Usual stuff. Haaland hat-trick. However many scored. De Bruyne. Usual stuff. Pep just being a complete
just another Manchester City season, man.
Yeah. Just another Pep being an absolute nuisance to everybody who's not a City fan. Yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much it. Yo, I'm tired of this, man. I'm so fucking tired of this, man. Yo, I'm tired.
No need to be tired. No need to be tired.
I'm tired, man.
I heard TJ start the stream saying a lot of good news coming out of Arsenal, and now he's saying it's another Manchester City season. Like
it is. Why are the other ones mutual? They're not mutually exclusive, my guy. Dude, don't start this early. I have to do this. I have to deal with this on Mondays. Don't make me deal with this on a Wednesday.
We didn't even talk about Manchester City on Monday. What are you talking about?
TJ, we'll start with the good news coming out of Arsenal. We'll go there.
Thank
What's the
you.
good news out of Arsenal?
Thank you. Nketiah, a.k.a. Eddie Murphy Nketiah, has departed the club. He is going to Crystal Palace. And the first thing that I saw I woke up, I got up, I got my coffee, I checked my phone. Eddie Nketiah, an hour ago, it hits the wire. Eddie Nketiah, Crystal Palace. And the first thing I see on X, you know what it is? It's this guy tweeting, this guy below me tweeting that Arsenal's attack is weaker because Eddie Nketiah isn't there.
Yeah,
I get, okay, Vader. So here's the thing. I get like logically where you're coming from.
I'm always logical. I'm always logical.
Yeah, but it's you're taking the piss at the same time.
No.
You're saying I know what you're doing, Vader. Okay,
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Too long not to know what you're doing. Okay, so here's what you're doing. You're saying we are technically weaker because we are down one person, one warm body that breathes in air and breathes out carbon dioxide that happens to play in the number 9 position.
Oh, wow.
Right?
The disrespect
Eddie,
to your number 14.
The disrespect. This guy disrespected my club by being a part of it for the last 3 years.
The disrespect to the player that's wearing number 14.
And I am supposed listen to this guy. And I am supposed to believe and entertain, especially the ops, saying, oh man, they're really gonna miss Eddie Nketiah. Yeah, I'm really gonna miss him coming on when we're down 2-1 against Fulham and not doing shit. Like I'm really gonna miss that when he comes on in the 85th minute. I can't wait. And here's the thing. People at I don't even think he starts at Crystal Palace right away. Like that's the funny part about all of this is that this guy
he's not better than Mattel.
He's gonna show. No, he's not. So
he's not better than Mattel.
Why are we trying to say, oh yeah, well no, this is great business for Crystal Palace fans? I don't know many Crystal Palace fans, but if I did, I'm sure they would be like, so like what was that? Like 30 million down the drain. You know what I mean?
So
no. I would want to say but let me finish up, and then you can tell me why I'm being disrespectful to the guy who was disrespectful to Thierry Henry's
the worst,
You don't
I
know
get why people get on my case,
worse, bro. No, I call you a criminal. I call you a criminal, and then you bring a bigger criminal on. It's just like you're bringing.
Well, here the thing is, at least I'm the criminal. Yeah, if I'm committing a crime, I will put the bally on. You know what I'm saying? I won't shoot anybody on the way out. You know what I'm saying? Like Vader will shoot people on the way out bareface.
No, Vader's spraying. Vader's spraying on the way out, my guy. No, so. So
even I wouldn't have the bad face to say even Nketiah is a lot of weakness to Arsenal.
I mean, we can, and I'll let you stew on what I just said, Vader, while I transition over to Aaron Ramsdale. Thank you for your service, Aaron Ramsdale. Thank you for getting us to the Champions League and not much further than that. Once we brought in David Raya, the days were numbered, man. You could tell. And his stock has steadily dropped. We've been talking about this every so often for the past year about how the fact him not getting starts is going to decrease his value. He's not starting for Arsenal. He's not starting for England. He's starting in near meaningless cup games because Arsenal aren't going to take the cup seriously. You saw that when he played in the rubber match against PSV in the Champions League. He played against Brentford because he had to, and nearly gave. I don't know if you guys remember this, but he nearly gave up that goal to Mbeumo because he was taking too long on the ball. Like the guy, he had his shot and he didn't learn and he didn't listen from it. So what am I supposed to say about this? The only criticism I have about it is that we didn't get the business done sooner. You knew in January that this guy was on the way out. He wasn't going to be playing in any meaningful matches. So why hang on to him? I don't know why we didn't try to sell him in January. Obviously, the market probably wasn't there for him. I get that. But as a result, you see his stock drop from nearly 50 M's, which is where that, remember the Chelsea rumors, he was valued around 50, 60 million, and it's now dropped down to sub 25. I'll be shocked. They said, oh, yeah, well, they're looking to get 25 of them. I'll be shocked if we get 25. Shocked. It's going to be anywhere from 18 to 25. Unfortunately, we're gonna get rinsed on this deal again. I think we brought him in for 30. We're gonna lose 5 to 10 million on him just because we didn't sell him soon enough. So again, thank you for your service, Ramsdale. We got David Raya. David Raya is looking to be one of the best goalkeepers in the league right now. Has a lot of shot stopping prowess. He's the reason we beat Aston Villa on the weekend. Incredible save of the year candidate, in my opinion. But, we got the right guy. Hats off to the manager for getting the right guy and bringing him in. And it's looking like he's going to gel. So we'll see. We'll see if I'm still singing the same tune in about three matches. But, again, the proof, as my guy Tony says, the proof is in the pudding. He's performing. Wow. He's showing that he can stop shots. But again, and I'm not even going to get into Moreno. I've exhausted all thoughts on this, and then having to talk to Arsenal fans that really think he's going to be in the starting 11. I'm tired. It's game week. It's game week 2.
Also, you don't think
I don't think he doesn't walk in place. No, he doesn't walk in. He doesn't walk in the squad.
Not of the quality perspective. Do you think Arteta chooses not to blame in the first team?
Who knows with this man? I think it's gonna depend on the match.
TJ's not an Arteta fan, so that's hard for him to really.
I'm Arteta doubt.
That's fair.
Arteta doubt. Yeah.
Arteta doubt's fair.
That's another word for flip flop. Fence.
Yeah, I knew that was coming. It's fine.
There's nothing wrong with being doubt, because sometimes managers may not have done enough to get your full trust, but then haven't done enough.
Sometimes a manager has not done enough, Flawless. What? How long has this manager been here for this guy to still be Arteta doubt? Come on, TJ.
I can't satisfy any of these. Pause. I can't satisfy any of these guys. You want to know why? Because if I say I'm Arteta out, right? They say, how can you be Arteta out? Like he's gotten you this far, advanced into the Champions League. He's improved you incrementally each season, but you're going up against a mighty, unseen before Man City. How dare you say that about Arteta? But if I say Arteta in, then, TJ, you're not ambitious. You're a fucking loser. I can't believe you put up with this for this long, and you're acceptable about this. You can't win.
Yes, you can.
Let me ask you, if you was an Arsenal fan, would you be Arteta in or Arteta out?
Flawless.
Or Arteta down?
First, don't ever pose that question if I was an Arsenal fan.
Yeah, but we're talking hypothetically.
He's not going to answer this question. Disgusting. He's going to dance around it like Tony does.
I got to clean my ears after hearing that question.
Here we go.
No. Let's say Pep was in the exact same situation. Everything's the same. So City and Arsenal, from when Arteta took over, everything's the same, and Pep's taken over City, it's exactly the same. Pep, they've got the same resume. They've done everything the same. They're literally identical. They're literally variants of each other. Would you be Pep in or Pep out or Pep down at that point?
I would be Pep in.
Okay, first.
I would look at the accumulation of work.
You look at the progress. I hear you, man. Hashtag progress. I hear you, man.
Well, don't do that. Don't do that.
Don't do what?
Don't do that. You were just doing that to me.
No. It's not so much about the progress.
This guy's smile is hilarious. It's
not so much
because he knows. He knows. He's
no. I didn't say process. I said progress.
And here's the thing. Here's the thing. I'm going to add to that little metaphor you did. As he was, everybody would know he was there because he'd be smiling, his big ass white teeth, smiling in the dark as he's spraying on his way out, committing the crime.
I'd make sure the kids and women left first before I would.
Oh, okay. So you're a gentlemanly criminal.
I am a criminal.
Man. That's it.
Yeah, no strays that way.
Yeah,
but
women and children in the lifeboats. Got it. Okay, keep going.
Listen. This is what's crazy to me. TJ, and I'm amazed by it. When you want to talk about mastery, when you want to talk about masterclass, TJ is perfectly. Let me line myself up just based off of the screen right now. TJ is perfectly in the middle. I'm in doubt. I'm not in. I'm not out. I'm right here. No one come after me. No one challenge my opinion because I am right here.
I get my opinion challenged all the time. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, your opinions get challenged all the time.
I sit on panels with you all the time.
And because you end up contradicting. You'll be one thing on Monday, another thing on Friday. But when it comes to Arteta,
shut up.
When it comes to Arteta, he's done enough at the club for there to be a true.
That is wild. That is wild. He's done enough at the club. It's crazy.
No, he's done enough at the club for them to know for a fan to know whether they're in or out. Come on, how many more seasons do you need?
No, that I get. I think it's more so.
Why is TJ in doubt?
No, I get it because it's more so because the doubt is more on the hope side. So I kind of get it. It's a hopeful thing.
There's a lot of hope in this in this fan base.
I hear because as a United fan, I hear a lot of hope. Yeah. So I understand when I hear it elsewhere, I can sense it. I can hear the dialect. I'm fully aware of when someone is talking and they say certain things, and I'm like, oh, that's based in hope, kind of. And which I am not gonna. I don't call people out for it. Only if they then try and disguise it like, oh, it's logical what I'm saying. It's like if you say I hope because I'm a fan, I get it.
You got a good ear. You got a good ear for hope.
Yeah, trust me, I hear with our fan base. I hear it a lot.
No,
I hear it. A lot. People told me before a ball that kicked off that our attack could get 85, 90 goals, and now all of a sudden everyone's talking about our attack being poor. Who would have known? You know what I'm saying? Who would have thought it? You know what I'm saying that Marcus Rashford, Bruno Fernandes, and Mason Mount is not a cohesive attacking unit. Who would have thought?
You got to get some healthy bodies back. You got to get your man back.
Yeah, because Højlund's the guy to go forward. Yeah, man, definitely, he's the guy because he did so well.
Oh my God, this is so ridiculous.
Well. He'd help improve the attack. Well. I mean, but listen, TJ.
Oh, wait a minute. No, we're not bypassing this. We're not bypassing this.
No, we're talking about Arsenal. Let's not talk about United right now.
Tell me with a straight face that you think Højlund is the guy that's missing from Manchester United. If Højlund was playing against Brighton. Oh man, they would have really made a game out of it. Tell me that with a straight face.
United could have won that game with Højlund.
Yeah, with Højlund, yeah, man, he would have transformed it 100%.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, man, because we scored so many goals and looked so good going forward against everybody else last season. It was incredible.
Højlund would have been a better option at starting attack than what Erik ten Hag had to use, and then he brought on your man Xerxes, who's the new signing, right? Halftime sub. So. Hey, he wouldn't have had to maybe rely on a player.
I think Xerxes is going to be better than Højlund.
Will be. But we're talking about the game against Brighton. Right I think the game against Brighton, Højlund would have been better.
He would have been super prolific, man. Super prolific. He would have transformed us, man.
I don't know about super prolific, but
he would have been super impactful. You know what I'm saying? Very
effective. He had more of an impact.
In meaningless Champions League game in Copenhagen, he's not doing it.
Because last season he showed us that he was super impressive. You know what I'm saying? I would say he had a stellar.
This is what I don't like. This is what I don't like when
Flawless. Don't like what?
No, I don't like when you do this.
Don't like when I do what? I'm just agreeing with what you said.
Yeah, but I don't like when you try to imply that the player of last year is going to be the player of this year. Players have their careers. They work in the off season to improve. Mm-hmm. We would all be, again, TJ does his thing. Flawless. We've seen you do your thing with regards to evolving your channel year over year, right?
Absolutely.
Players do the same thing. So I'm not going to hold Højlund.
You know what we have here? Even as much as you might have crooks, you know what I have here at Sarcasm TV? As much as you might have crooks and criminals and all that stuff and all them type of words used to, especially. You know what I have here? A terrific environment to work with. If I had terrible content creators to work with here, guess what? The channel wouldn't have blown up the way it went. I would not have improved at the rate I did if I wasn't blessed enough to work with you two and work with other people on the channels, other people's platforms. So Manchester. So let me ask you a question. So you said who's the last attacking player who improved from a season at Manchester United?
Who improved from a season?
Yes. Who's the last player where we go? Yeah, he improved vastly. Forget Rashford, a one-off, one-on. Forget him. Forget Rashford.
I think the last player doesn't get talked about because of the issues that he had off the pitch.
You're talking about Greenwood.
Yeah,
Greenwood didn't get any, but Greenwood was just at a cold
Greenwood
level.
Was just good.
He was just a cold level. Good.
Yeah,
Greenwood was just cold.
He didn't improve. He came in and he was cold.
Technically, he stayed there. It's not like he had a drop off. He was. You know what the crazy part is? He was that guy from, he was known about not from us, but from early. I know people who were at Manchester United at the youth team around younger years around him, and he was spoken about at the time of course. he's one of the next ones. So it's like we're not doing that same like Maino was spoken about. Certain guys in the youth team, but hear what you're saying, Greenwood, who was a youth player. All the money we spend, and we're talking about a youth player being the one to improve.
Okay, but I'm just saying Højlund will improve from what he was last season.
But you say again, I don't think so. I think he gets worse. I think he gets less game time. Because more competition.
Well, we'll see. We'll see.
But people keep saying that. People think he's going to score more goals with less game time, which I think is backwards.
Are you only going to rate him being a better player if he scores more goals?
Nah, his overall game needs to improve.
Okay, and I think he'll show that this season.
Yeah,
I think he'll show that. But we were talking about Arsenal, TJ. Nice diversion. Nice way to slip out of that.
I wasn't. I was just calling you on your absolute waffle, dude.
We get to that. And big up to my guy Lex. And the reason why this show is obviously the United Chelsea Spurs show is one show weekly. The reason why this show is merged is because I didn't do the show with Lex yesterday. Otherwise, they would be separate. That's why. But big up to Lex every single time. That's why you're getting the United Arsenal City shit. I mean, City show. Sorry.
Yeah. This is bonus.
This is called the top of the table show. This is what it's called.
There we go.
Oh wait. Never mind. Sorry.
And I'm just here because I turn the light. I keep the lights on.
Yeah. No, you're the landlord for sure. Yeah.
That's the only reason I'm here. They have to invite me because I own the thing. Otherwise, it's not on United merit. Put it that way. It's far from fucking United merit. Why I'm here in any way, shape, or form. If we're talking about top of the table or any quality or anything of note when it comes to my football club. You know what I'm saying? The United, that badge there is just the excuse for me to be here. People like, all right, maybe we talk about United. That's legit. Otherwise, the top of the table, no. But yeah, Lex, that's why. Because normally we're going to separate these shows. Like I said, I was supposed to be on with Vader yesterday, got back late. So that's why we merged the two. That's all.
Man was a little...
Vader, please gaslight me. Please tell me.
Whoa.
Why Eddie Nketiah is going to be a missed 14 at Arsenal? Well, I'm not going to let you forget. I'm not going to let you forget why you were shaking your head when I was talking about celebrating Eddie Nketiah leaving the club.
Yeah, this is the one thing I don't want happening over at my club in particular. I don't want players that have contributed towards, again, the improvement and progression and challenging of our club and then be looked at as like, oh, get these bums out of here. Now, Nketiah in particular, I don't put it so much on him as I do your manager. And when you were talking about earlier, would I take Arteta, in terms of saying Arteta in, it's based off of you've done enough versus you haven't done enough for me to consider you in. Arteta, he doesn't have enough rotation in this squad. He doesn't trust enough of the players throughout the season. You see this excuse me?
Whose fault is that?
Yeah, no, it is Arteta's. It is Arteta's fault. But this is where I'm looking at
Nketiah saying he'd be Arteta and if he was an Arsenal, that is bad funny. That's just replayed in my head of you saying that. It's just funny.
Somebody,
This guy really is a criminal. At least I will be masked up, yo. This guy will do the crime bareface and let you know it's him. At least I'll change my voice and I'll be masked up so you don't know it's me. Oh, you let me know this me. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is crazy. This is no crime. It's nuts, yo. But go on, as you were. So
this is no crime. You know what? There's way too many fans out there. Way too many fans out there that are so overly negative. Everything's negative. Everything's manager out. Everything's owner out. Listen, with regards to Arsenal, they got a good gig going on right now. There's a reason why their ownership have been talking about giving Arteta that contract extension. Why they're going to up?
Gig, you know, these man ain't won a league title in over 20 years.
No, but look at what they're doing. The last 20 years haven't been like
these man ain't won a trophy in 5 years. What are we talking?
They haven't but hey, they haven't been challenging. So they got to invest in a manager that's turned that around, that's made them challengers again, right? So when it comes
we were challenging for cups when Emery was in charge.
You weren't challenging for the league.
Not the league. We were trophies. We're talking about trophies.
No, we're not talking about trophies, TJ. Because if we were talking about trophies, Arteta would have been let go a long time ago.
It's so wild.
Facts, yo. I'm mad. I didn't say this. This is facts, yo. Vader don't care. Doesn't even shoot out the security cameras. At least I'll shoot down the security.
No, he's waving. He's waving.
With a bag of money and just waving at the camera.
Lou, that's wild.
Never playing GTA with this guy ever.
Lou, that is beautiful, man. That is a
I'll come back and get the security footage after that. Listen,
big up King every single time, man. Big up. Go on, carry on as you were. Sorry, Vaya. It just
no, it's all good. That was a wild comment. I'm pointing out that there is a difference between trophies and challenging for the league, because you mentioned it. Emery was challenging for trophies, but they let that man go. Arteta's come through and they've invested Arteta. They've kept him longer than what they did with Emery, because it is different from challenging for those trophies, domestic trophies, to challenging for the league. And that's obviously what Arsenal want. That's obviously what the owners want. They want to be in the mix to give that title charge. Whether you get over the line, that's another story, but they want a manager that can, at the very least, bring them into the title charge, because not every club's going to win it, but every club's going to have aspirations to do it. Now, with regards to Nketiah, don't disrespect the man and say that your attack is better with him gone. How is a subtraction of your backup striker with no? Pardon me.
Third string striker.
Third string striker.
Yeah, he is third string.
Yeah. Havertz, Trossard. You could argue Jesus when he's not.
He's fourth choice. He's fourth choice striker for them.
Yeah.
In terms of level,
fourth choice.
Yeah, is he better than any of the strikers he just mentioned?
No. This is what we're not going to do. This. We're not going to.
No, we are going to do this because
you know what it is.
You mean talk about fact? You mean talk about factual information?
No, we're not going to do this. We're not going to do this. Shout out to the new show that's coming out, CIA Cite Intelligent Agenda.
Sure you lot subscribe to Vader's channel, subscribe to TJ's channel. Both links are underneath in the description. Not just on the live streams, they're on every other live stream. Also on the featured channel page. I'm going to add both their links to the title. Make sure you support the man as you were, Vader.
And you listeners on Spotify, get over here on YouTube, hit that like button. Also, you're missing all the graphics. You're missing all the visuals. You're missing TJ scrunching up his face when I'm hitting him with hard facts. You're missing Flawless trying to suppress the laughter because I got him. Now,
Narnia has more nonfiction than this.
I'm trying to suppress the laughter because it's hilarious what you are doing. That's what makes me laugh.
Yeah,
you don't even try and disguise it. Like, at least I will try and disguise it and make it a mirage. Well, you just straight, like I say, I'll shoot out the security cameras word to Chindu. I'll be masked up. So at least, he kind of looks like he wears a bucket hat. You know what I'm saying? He's bow-legged, but nah, that ain't me. But you just do bareface. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's bareface with it. That's what's funny. And Nketiah is Arsenal's fourth choice striker. He's not better than any other striker they have. He ain't better than Trossard.
You could argue that Martinelli would get in the 9.
And you know what? If I had a choice between the two of them, I'm playing Martinelli now. And I don't rate Arsenal strikers, but Nketiah.
And Martinelli, and I'm talking about bad form Martinelli too. I'm not talking about 2023 Martinelli.
This is the thing, and I don't want to have to continuously flex. All right, that's usually just when it's Man United and City. I don't want to have to flex with an Arsenal fan right here. But let me speak on the 4-time league winners, 4 in a row, 4-peats. You're thinking too short-sighted.
We were talking about Eddie Nketiah.
Yeah. So, but let me drop some knowledge. Let me drop some facts. Let me drop some different perspective. Because right now you got that 20-year hunger of trying to win a title thing. I've been eating well. Let me break this down. If you talk about what your squad currently is, you will have to bring me up to speed with if there's any real combos with 48 hours left, maybe less, in this transfer window of you getting another attacker. Because as it looks right now, I'm seeing a out of form Martinelli, for a while now. Okay, I'm hearing that some of your fan base want Trossard to start, and we know that Trossard is totally different. Is a totally different player when he starts. When he comes off as a sub, Garnacho settings, he's there, he's cooking. When he starts,
Garnacho?
Who did you say Garnacho was like?
What did you just say?
I said Garnacho. Garnacho when he starts, he's nice. I mean, when he subs on, he's nice. He's a good sub.
Yeah, he has a positive impact, but he's
nowhere near a positive sub. Just like Trossard, he's a positive sub.
There are levels to this. There are levels to this game.
I wish that Garnacho had the impact of Trossard off the bench, and that's me saying that as a United fan.
This is my point, Paulus. This is my point. Trossard as a starter, he's not that guy though. Trossard as a sub is that
no, I agree with you in regards to Arsenal need better, but even him as a starter is much better than Garnacho as a starter.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't going exact like for like, but I want to bring in the United fans in the conversation so they can understand.
Oh, how generous are you, man?
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah. I'm sure there's no one over at United that TJ would want over there at Arsenal. But when I point out that when you got
that's not totally true, but okay.
Keep what? Going. Who would you want?
I'm not. Keep talking.
No, you can't say that's not totally true and tell me to keep talking.
Of course I can. This is this is partially my show. I can do whatever I want.
Kill him in the chat. He can't say that's not.
I think you can make it out.
I would take Kobe Mainoo.
Yeah, I think Mainoo's
over who? Yeah. This is interesting.
In the team. I didn't say in the starting 11. I said in the team. Oh, I'm sorry. What? Why is that? Why is that so hard? Why is that so? What? Oh, why is that frustrating?
Okay. You would take Kobe as a sub on your squad. I hear all that.
You wouldn't. Everybody was.
No, as a sub, that's easy. Of course, you're going to take a starter.
And I think most people would take him as a star as well. I think there's very few teams.
He's being mad disrespectful, but
it's not really mad disrespectful. It's just that we watched him carry Rice in the Euros, so we don't want to do that at club level as well when we move.
So you got Rice, you got Odegaard.
I'm not. You know what? I'm not even taking.
Yeah. All right.
I'm not even doing. You know what? And flawless is behind Vader, and he just sucker punched me.
What are you talking about?
No. He's just like, hey. I just got sucker punched. Go ahead, Vader.
Yeah, set that one up, man.
No, you set that one up, man. That was brutal. Unbelievable.
All right, this is all I'm saying. You look at the way it looks right now. I don't know if you're getting another attacker. I don't know if you're getting another attacker, but I'm seeing Martinelli who's dropped off. You can admit that he's dropped off. Okay,
of course.
You want Trossard to start instead, and Trossard starting. I don't know about that, but
depends on the match. But yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah, okay. And now up front, you got Havertz as your 9.
Yeah,
and I'm hearing that if you're starting Havertz, your backup is no longer Trossard because Trossard's starting.
Yeah.
So your backup to your left wing is who? Probably Martinelli.
Well, yeah. I mean,
okay.
Martinelli
and now your backup to your striker is also Martinelli.
He is third in line. Yeah.
Okay. So now you see how you're weaker without having an option because you have one player to have to cover for 2. And now on the right-hand side, on the right wing, which I've heard constantly, all right, and for a reason, all last season, every 90 minutes, you had my man limping at the end of the game. You need coverage.
Are we talking about Martinelli or are we talking about Saka? No, I'm sorry, I'm having trouble following.
On the right wing.
They got 2 strikers, surely. They got Jesus and Havertz.
So the coverage for your right wing is
they don't have one.
Reece Nelson.
Yeah. Reece Nelson. You shrug that off like it's a good thing.
No, it's not a good thing.
Is it better to have Nketiah?
I never said it was a good thing.
Nketiah, right wing, yeah.
And behind him, it was Fabio Vieira, who we just shipped back to Portugal.
Okay, I'm not saying Nketiah at right wing. I'm saying you had someone that could play that 9, and then you could have those other supporting pieces to cover on the wing, which look to be more important in the Arteta Arsenal whole system. Now, Nketiah leaving, it is a weaker Arsenal. Come on, if you
can I run some stats by you real quick?
Yeah, please.
Yeah. Does any of it include a hat trick?
116 appearances in the Premier League for Arsenal. 19 goals. 19.
Okay. Sorry, say those numbers again. Say those numbers.
116 appearances in the Premier League over his stretch in the Arsenal first team. 116 appearances, 19 goals, 5 assists.
How many goals did he contribute to your second best goal scoring season last year?
5.
Okay, and now you have that out of your squad. Are you replacing that 5?
5 goals. 5 goals. Here's the thing.
If he was trusted by our
goals does not make a difference between first and second. Don't throw up your hand.
Are you crazy? You lost by 2 points.
Yeah. Losing 5 goals wouldn't have beaten Man City. What are you talking about? And it wouldn't have dropped us below Liverpool.
Yeah,
so what are you talking about?
Yeah, they're not in Nketiah away from winning the league title. Let's not do this.
And let's not do this either because Vader, do you know who he scored those goals against? I can tell you if you want. Nottingham Forest and fucking Sheffield United. Hat trick against Sheffield United at home. and I'm supposed to write home about this guy?
Listen,
you have made the point though, Vader. They do. I think regardless of Nketiah staying or leaving, even though he has now gone, they need a striker. I think everybody knew this.
Everybody knew. No, that criteria hasn't changed. But I'm not going to hear. I'm not going to hear this fan fiction about Eddie Nketiah losing Eddie Nketiah being some sort of deal breaker for Arsenal finishing second.
They really does smile at the security cameras on the way out from the
No, that's absolutely ridiculous.
Listen, I may have been there at the time of the crime, but it wasn't.
Maybe.
It wasn't me. Like Shaggy, give me a break.
It wasn't me.
So Nketiah's
over. Red-handed, creeping with the girl next door. No, you're with the girl next door and you're smiling and waving.
I know this guy's smiling. I heard from Noel saying that.
Hanging on a bathroom floor. He's in the bathroom floor like this.
You should be smiling during those activities.
Wasn't me.
Now,
not when you're cheating on your wife or your girlfriend.
Yeah, facts. Yeah.
No. You shouldn't. No. You're committed in the
remain faithful, man. Them. Yes, remain faithful, people. 100%.
Yes, 100%. Yeah, absolutely.
But TJ.
Yes, Fader.
Nketiah leaving and going to Crystal Palace, right? And we all agree he doesn't start for them.
Yeah.
We've often seen players.
But I'm supposed to believe that. I'm supposed to believe he's a detriment for leaving.
No, I'm just saying. I saw it a lot the last 2 seasons, right? Everybody was talking to me like, Vader, how you letting Sterling, Zinchenko, and Jesus go? You know what?
Nobody was saying that.
Everybody was saying it. And then
again, you know why people were saying that, Vader? It's that H word again. That City was so quote unquote weaker. They were never essential part. They played their part in City being successful, but they were never essential parts.
Mm-hmm.
Not like losing a Mahrez or a Gundogan. They weren't essential. They did their bit. Why Arsenal don't play Gabriel Jesus as backup to Saka baffles me, because I think he's a very good right winger. He's a very good squad player, but unless he doesn't want to play there, because we watched him do that for you.
Yeah, he doesn't want to play there. He left City not wanting to be that type of.
Yeah, and we played him on right wing against who? Man City.
Yeah.
He played well. He played well. What am I going to say? He played well.
He did. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did a good job in that game.
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah. So I don't understand why he wouldn't be a viable. Like, look, I understand why he wouldn't want to play over there, because he wants to be the guy. He wants to be the guy in the 9, but he's just not that guy. He is a very good hold up right winger, and he's a perfect backup to Saka, in my opinion. Yeah. Better than Reece Nelson, but that doesn't say much.
And Stretford Gamer, don't worry, I'm starving all the information. This is all breaking news you lot in the chat regarding Sterling. I will get to it shortly. Is it breaking news? Oh, go on, Vader. What's up?
No, there's Sterling news.
Yeah, Sterling. But apparently, we're still interested, regardless of. I don't know if it's with the Jadon Sancho transfer.
Please not.
Regardless,
please.
why you not trying to see? He's already played for Arsenal and played for Liverpool.
I don't want to see his quality and experience over United. I don't want to see that at all.
Why do you want to see that?
Why don't I want to?
Yeah, he's a Manchester United fan. You don't want him to be happy.
No,
I would love to see.
I don't want him over at United. I don't.
Why not, man? He's a Manchester United fan. Let the boy live out his dream.
How is he a Manchester United fan?
You didn't know this? Now he grew up a Manchester United fan. I'm not even bullshitting. He genuinely a United fan.
If he still is,
he said this. He said this in an interview. You don't stop being a fan.
No, yeah, actually, you do. You do.
You're not over here. You don't. Same way Cole Palmer's a United fan.
What I've seen so many of these United fans go and now become Real Madrid fans.
Not the play. No, you're talking about players going to play for a club. Just because you play for a club don't mean you're a fan.
So my man Jamie.
Hey, Vale, if Arsenal come and offer you 250 grand a week to put on their shirt and play for them, are you playing for them? Of course you are. Same way if Liverpool come and offer, you 250k.
You're a professional footballer. This is your career.
250k a week, and you say no. You like.
Wait, well, why am I not being asked to play at Manchester City?
Say City don't want you. You know
why wouldn't they want me? Why wouldn't they want me?
Maybe they don't think you're good enough.
Well, then I'm gonna have to.
Maybe they don't.
I'll have to talk to my agent.
Point I'm making is Sterling.
I'll weigh the options.
Yeah, weigh up the options.
You're more of a. I swear to God, you're more of a politician than Tony is.
Yeah, Sterling's a United fan and Sancho's a Chelsea fan. You gotta understand, especially over here when it comes to English players, they grew up fans of clubs, but sometimes it don't work out at your set club, so you have to move. Same way Cole Palmer is a Manchester United fan.
I don't want him. I don't. Even though he's a fan, I don't want him at your club. I don't want him at your club.
It's crazy, but don't want the man to live out his dream. That is mad. He's a selfish guy, man. He's hella selfish, you know. Don't want the man to.
You guys aren't ready. You guys aren't ready for him
ready
yet.
For what?
Get better, and then I think it would be.
Well,
better
we need Højlund to get better. So what's add quality next to him? Because Højlund's
no, but Højlund's not a United fan. You guys get better before Sterling returns or comes to you guys as a United fan. You guys aren't good enough for him to return to go.
So
to
what level do we?
Yeah,
need
but he can't get into the starting 11 at Chelsea. But he's not good enough. But he's not good enough for Manchester United.
That's financial. Why they're trying to get Sterling out of there.
No, the thing is with Sterling, he don't start for them. Let's call a spade a spade. But Sterling starts for us. We're his best option.
100%, he does. He's
automatically option.
He's automatically your best. He's automatically your best.
You guys aren't.
Hey, say that louder for people in the back, TJ, because a lot of people don't want that.
No. Raheem Sterling, if he goes to Manchester United, he's automatically the best right wing. He's the best winger on United.
Yeah. I'm not dissing that. I know that. That's why I don't want.
I know a lot of Garnacho sexuals. I know a lot of Garnacho sexuals who would dispute that.
Yeah, you don't want us to improve, Vale.
I don't want United to improve.
Why not?
Off of Sterling doesn't arrival at United.
The thing is with Sterling. Yeah, no stress. Do your thing. Before we continue, run up the likes. There's over 60 of you lot in here. See this? You see how you get stellar shows, people. Speaking of stellar, wish Manchester United could put together lineups like I could and we'd win it all. But there's now over 70 of you lot in the building. Only at 41 likes though. Like check 1212. Let's get up to 60 likes. Hit the subscribe button on the channel as well. Make sure you subscribe to TJ's channel. Make sure you subscribe to Veta's channel. Both links are in the title. TJ Warren TV, Veta Games TV as well. I'm seeing all the information, so I'll get to it in regards to Agate first. Wait, did I even? But yeah, the Agate deal's been done. I've already seen that you lot have stated that the medical has been done. Manchester United have made it clear to Raheem Sterling's representatives that his wages at Manchester United would be capped at a maximum of 200k per week, and he would have to accept to being a squad player. Sterling has agreed in principle to join Manchester United. That's from Graham Bailey at United in Focus. Stretford Game also put Manchester United are discussing internally whether to take Raheem Sterling in a swap deal for Jadon Sancho. The board and Dan Ashworth are all considering the option. That's from Fabrizio Romano. Manchester United are willing to hand Raheem Sterling a 150k per week contract if he is prepared to make the switch to Old Trafford and settle for becoming a squad player. That's from Dean Jones Soccer. So I don't know how reliable all them sources are. But here's my thing on the Raheem Sterling situation. Oh yeah, of course, I'm a Diallo. That's why I said left winger. Diallo's definitely better than Sterling, but I'm saying left winger.
Left winger. Yeah, that's fine.
Left winger, like yes. But what I would say about the Sterling situation, the bar's on the floor. So just because I agree with TJ, which I do in regards to he comes in and he starts for us, the fact that we're at the point as a football club that Raheem Sterling in 2024 joins us and is our best player, our best left winger, therein lies the problem. Because the bar is on the floor and we shouldn't be in this situation. And I spoke about this relentlessly. Every day that end in Y, apart from the 2 days of Carnival, I've spoken on this platform and every other platform about our attack and how poor our attack is and how Manchester United need to improve our attack and how Jadon Sancho should have been moved on early. This whole thing, publicly, they should have lied to us all and said, yeah, Sancho's going to be involved. Him and Ten Hag have made up. And then we should have been trying to get Sancho and move out of here, whether it was a loan deal with the obligation to buy or whether it's for a transfer fee much earlier. We shouldn't be scrambling around in the last 2 days to get Jadon Sancho a move. Because now the only reason, people, that Raheem Sterling is an option, because Manchester United have two problems. Sancho is now not a viable option for the team. Him and the manager don't get on. The manager don't want to play him. So you have an asset you can't use. So we're trying to move on Sancho. But moving on Sancho also means Manchester United need to sign someone else. So you see what it is? A marriage of convenience. That's what it is. It's a transfer of convenience, what it would be. There's been no links to Raheem Sterling whatsoever. Zero links. Not one even Fugazi was like, yeah, Manchester United interested in Raheem Sterling. All of a sudden, now Sterling's out of favor at Chelsea. It makes sense for all parties involved. It makes sense for Manchester United, I should say. Because you get rid of Sancho, and then you also get Sterling in. But the fact that we're looking at Sterling is just, can't go as far to incompetence. I just say it's, I think it's just lazy. That's what I would say. And us not dealing with the Sancho situation and letting it linger on. He shouldn't have had to have been left out of the first two Premier League squads for us to go, all right, let's maybe move on Sancho. Foolishness. Because I said this all summer when people was like, he played preseason, he's going to start. He's not getting game time. Should he get game time? In my opinion, absolutely. Should Sancho be playing for Manchester United right now? Yes.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Yes. Even TJ's like, yeah, of course he should.
It makes zero sense. It makes zero
sense when you look at talent. I'm sorry. He's better than Anthony. He's better than Mount. He's better than Rashford. What are we talking about? He's a better false nine than Bruno. What are we doing? He's a better nine than Højlund. Only one I can't say is Xerxes because Xerxes new. Xerxes current. So why is he not starting? For the manager to come around, turn around and say he has to fight for the squad. So he can't get in a squad ahead of Marcus Rashford, Mason Mount, and Anthony. You just don't rate the player. Cool. But then this is where Ineos and Dan Ashworth and everybody involved with Ten Hag should have sat down and sorted this out. Because I said this would happen. I didn't expect it to happen this early, but I thought it was going to be like October. But from when Sancho barely got any minute, you got 10 minutes in the Community Shield, left out of the squad in the home game against Fulham, left out of the squad against Brighton. Was this not a conversation that was had beforehand is the thing that annoys me the most. Why is nobody thinking into the future? Why is it? Because as soon as, because guaranteed, because I believe Sancho and Ten Hag would have spoke, that would have been one of the hot topics and things that Sancho probably would wanted to have spoken about them more. How much game time am I getting? Where am I going to be playing? Because he wants to play, is clear as day. Whether you think he was right or wrong in the Ten Hag situation, people, is not what I'm talking about. I'm just saying that would have been a hot topic. He was never going to play. He didn't play last year when we had less attackers, and now we've added attackers. Xerxes been added in. Mason Mount was pretty much injured the entire season, so you've added them two back in. And I've said this before. You have Rashford and Garnacho, who both play left wing. So he's third choice over there. Yep. You have Diallo, Rashford, you have Diallo, Anthony, Rashford, Garnacho, who've all been deployed on the right. So you could argue he's fifth choice over there. You have Højlund, you have Xerxes, you have Bruno, you could have Mount, who he's played all in the 9, so he's fifth choice there. And then in the 10, you have Xerxes who can play there, Bruno who can play there, you have Mount who can play there. So he's fourth choice there. So he's fourth or fifth choice in pretty much all the positions bar left wing where he's third choice. There's no position he's second. Where was he ever getting game time?
I got a question for you, because this one actually, and I think I already know the answer, but it's really just a rhetorical question, but you can jive off it. Maybe the chat can too. What level of faith do you have in Ineos in the brass at United right now, that you have a winger that is available that started in a Champions League final last season on loan, was good enough to get his club, to help quarterback his club to a final in the Champions League. And now you're trying to get rid of him when you have massive gaps at those positions. Low, like obviously Ahmad, great player, a lot of potential there, but the rest of them are garbage. Garbage. And but how you keep this manager in, who I know you don't rate. How does this reflect on your ownership moving forward? Because honestly, like, I see you guys, I think I had you in 6th, and that's not good enough for Manchester United. That's not good enough, right? So are you feeling positive about this at all?
In regards to Ineos and what they've done transfer-wise, I like a lot. The incomings, outgoings, no complaints whatsoever doing with that. This is just this is the misstep that they did with the Sancho. I have no issue with Sancho not playing, even though I'm a fan. Let the manager manage. I don't want all these people when people are like, oh, Ineos are going to dictate to Ten Hag how he's going to play and he's not really picked. All this nonsense. It's still Ten Hag's team. He's still the manager. To me, this is the guy you've chosen. He's the manager. Let him manage. I have no issue with him actually not playing Sancho if he's decided not to, from their standpoint. Like, that's more so on the manager. My problem is you have an asset, move him on and sign somebody else. Sancho should have been sold for 40 million, 50 million, whatever the case may be. And then you reinvest that money and go and get an actual left winger. Not trying to sign Sterling in the last 2 days of the window on a swap deal. That's where my issue lies. That's the backwards part to it. Go get 40 million for Sancho and go get me a left winger I've never heard of. And you know what? I would have said, cool, no issue whatsoever. Zero. I would have had no issue, zero issue whatsoever. Until Leos says flawless. Sancho's done nothing has not done. I've never said Sancho did anything in the Premier League. Them words never left my mouth.
Would you have taken Chiesa?
Yes, for that price, absolutely.
Yeah,
I would have taken.
I think he starts.
And he starts. So that's where I was at with it. So that's their only misstep. It's like, get the 40 million, 30 million, whatever. Let's say worst case scenario is 20 million you get for Sancho, even though I think you get more. So I say 30
I think you
million.
get more. I think you get
more.
more.
Let's say it's 30 M's, sell him, and then add 10, 15 to that and go get a left winger for 45 million. It won't even have to be someone a stellar name. It doesn't even have to be someone everyone's heard of on one of them bait names. Go and get a Xerxes. When I say Xerxes in terms of Xerxes profile, I mean, when I say Xerxes profile, not him as a player, people, I'm talking about how well known he was. No one went watching Bologna. Very few people know about Xerxes. I've been saying this. This is why when we got linked to Sandenberg, I was cool with that. Don't bring me bait names where I know what I'm getting. This is why I don't want Rabiot. This is why I don't want the Sterling deal, because I know what I'm getting. With Xerxes, there's unknown. With a Euro, there's unknown. The lit, at least there's some level of quality there. Maserati, okay, he wasn't expensive, but our attack is in dire need of improvement. Our left-hand side is a graveyard going forward. Bring me somebody. Just bring me a life body over there. Somebody that does something. Couple step overs, a couple shimmies, cross the ball, cut in and something. Because Rashford does nothing. He's not had no shots in 2 games. He don't create. He don't run the channels. He don't link up play. So he does nothing. Garnacho, like Veta mentioned, better off the bench. Because Garnacho, and he has positive impact, but he's limited. Who else do we have over there? I was saying all this, and now it's took 180 minutes, and people have gone, right, Manchester United's attack is awful, you know. Well, of course. Like, I don't get it. Like, what did you lot expect to happen is the point.
It's like you haven't been watching United for the last 2 years under this manager, bro. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable.
You lot expected Wilcox to dust off his boots, use his Premier League medal, you know what I'm saying, that he won, and that's going to give him some powers, and Van Nistelrooy going to get his shirt. I mean, Van Nistelrooy going to play as well, and them two are going to link up. Like, it's shocking that it didn't take me 180 minutes. It didn't take me 90 minutes. I was saying all this beforehand. Oh, is it? It did he? Because I've not spoke to him because obviously I missed the show. Surprise. Big up to my guy Saeed. What did he say, Warrior J? What did he say? I know what Saeed likes. So I know he would have given me my flowers. And I know the chat would have as well. Because Warrior J, you was there. That episode of Unfiltered podcast. Chat was on my case. I didn't even have to come, but I know what it's like. It's United-based channel. Anything negative against United, they gon' especially in this hope, they gonna argue against and not be happy of. Now all of a sudden, no one's talking goals no more. All of a sudden, I'm not seeing no numbers in my chats no more when we talking about how many.
Oh, you're not having to get out the calculator anymore.
No, no more calculations. And I can't even do much work. I can do that shit on my fingers. You know what I'm saying? Can do that shit on my fingers. And speak of him, like, shout out to Saeed every single day. Flawless. We need to talk.
Big up Saeed, my guy.
Hey Saeed, I know it's late, but if you're about, pull up. If not, it's calm, fam. But just let me know. And big up Lee Gunner for the raid as well. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my guy Lee Gunner for the raid that was going off. So yeah, that's what it is, and that's their only misstep in the transfer window. But you're gonna have missteps like that. Those type of things are gonna happen. I just look at this one and go, it's not out of the blue. It's not like Sancho and Ten Hag are falling out in the past 3-4 days. Did you knew this coming in? You know what I'm saying? It's like when your man gets back with a girl who he's had issues with, and it's like, why? You know what is going to happen. You know this is going to end in tears. I said, I gave them too much time because I thought all of this would happen in October, November. But I said all this last summer. I said, move on Sancho. He's not going to get game time. And shout out to Nero because he was on my case about that, the young G. Why do you want to sell Sancho? Do you not rate him? No, I rate him. The manager doesn't rate him. And that's the most important thing. They fell out. He got the move to Dortmund. He went and played well at Dortmund. We then signed a couple more attackers. We then brought Sancho back. They quote unquote made up. And then all of a sudden, Sancho is just going to play all of a sudden. And all of a sudden, he rates the manager and the manager rates him. The manager had him eating in his car. Even if you are the most turn the other cheek person, at the end of the day, your dislike for someone doing things, that's beyond football what happened with those two. Yep. It wasn't just a foot. They didn't have a.
You're on mute, Vader.
It wasn't a footballing thing. It's not like he was like Ten Hag was on the side of the pitch and he said something to on the pitch. That was, we do not like each other.
Oh yeah, just disrespect.
People is there as disrespect, and again,
it's like Chelsea and Maresca.
Yeah, whoever
took away the number 7 from Sterling. Bad disrespectful.
Bad disrespectful. But yes, it's like a right or wrong thing, like that, and that's where it stems from. So why people thought, oh yeah, people added him in. When I was asking about the goals, we've come full circle. Yeah, Sancho gonna get 10 goals or 8 goals. He ain't getting 10 or 8 starts. What are we talking about? He was never going to play. And you don't have to be an oracle to figure this out. I just think people live in hope and just don't look at things. He don't like him. He don't like him. Why is he gonna play him?
You know what's messed up?
Go on. But big on my guy saying, big up Lee Gunner
Foden and
for the ring as well,
Sancho.
man. Go on.
Foden and Sancho came through the academy at the same time. A lot of promise, a lot of excitement around those two players. And Sancho showed a little bit of impatience. He showed that, you know what, Pep saying, give it time, stick around, you'll see the fruits of your labor. He went on, obviously, he had a success. He was a top guy over at Dortmund. But I hate when I see talent like that get ruined, get wasted. United's not the place to go. And that's why I was also saying Sterling. I know you're a fan. Don't go there just yet.
The big difference between the two of them, even though I agree with you, is that Sterling's at the tail end of his career. Sterling just doing extra. He's just extra now. Whereas Sancho hasn't made it.
I think Sterling is what? Isn't he like Harry Kane's age, like 30-something?
Yeah, but when I say that in terms of he's doing extra, he's not going to back to the top level now.
He's a winger. You're not at your top pace when you're in your
he's
early to mid 30s. Like he's in the twilight.
Yeah, I'm not saying like I wasn't going to as strong as that. No, he's still a good player. This is not being critical. Is Sterling still capable of playing in the Premier League in my eyes? Yes.
Yes, he is.
Is he still capable of playing in the Premier League at the highest level? No, he's not there. He's not there in Europe. But can he go and play for Manchester United? Absolutely. Can he play? If you're challenging for top 4 or in and around top 4, anything that level or below, Sterling's your guy. That's why he would start for us. Now, does he die here? Probably. It's highly likely. Because everybody dies here. This is the valley of shadow of death, in particular for attackers. However, we are solely relying on individual quality. One thing Sterling has, to an extent, I trust him, as mad as it sounds, in front of goal more than our other attackers. If Sterling joins and we do an 11, I'm putting him in the team because he's better than Rashford and he's better than Garnacho. That's not saying much. I have man in my phone book that are better than those two, so that's not a compliment. I legit know man better than those two. Legit, no word of lie. You can go Power League. I play Power League every Thursday. I play against man who are he's better than Rashford and Garnacho. 100%.
You know what? Usually I don't take shots at United. Usually, I save that for other times. Not necessarily.
I know you just use the backhanded compliment like you do with every other team. But we move. Let's go. No, it's not. There's no backhanded compliments. But what I want to point out is it was fun to watch the games this weekend because honestly, one can take a step back and look and say, you know what, Rashford would love to have Welbeck's career. Rashford would love to have the impact of what Welbeck has been able to do than what he's done. And I didn't tweet it. I was close to it.
I'm trying to think because I know Welbs has won. I think he's won a couple Premier Leagues. I don't think was he there when we won the champs.
No, I don't think he was there for the chance, but he was there for Prem. And Rashford would love Welbeck's career, to be real.
In regards to having a couple Premier League medals, absolutely. If he's got a couple, I think he might have a couple domestic cups as well. Maybe I'm not sure. Maybe not. I know Rashford has League Cup, FA Cup. He's
got a champs, two Prems, 2 FA Cups, 1 League Cup.
2 Prems, yeah.
Wait, Welbeck has a chip.
He was in the. He would have been in the squad.
What?
He was in the squad.
Oh, okay.
He was in the squad for United.
He would have been in the squad.
Yeah. I got more material for CIA now.
Because he made his debut, I think, when he was like, is he just out of school? Oh, if he was like 16. Obviously, those that know I went to the same school as Welbeck. So yeah, I think he was like 16 when he made his debut.
Welbeck gets more respect to me now.
Yeah, Welbeck won 2 Prems. LJ,
hey, put some respect on Daniel Welbeck, man. You know what I'm saying, like, shout out to man like Welbs. Good to see man from the ends. But yeah, in regards to the Sterling situation, that's Manchester United not preparing properly. All these people are like,
please don't go, Sterling. Please don't.
We shouldn't have took or we don't need Ivan Toney, or we don't need I've been crying out. We need a striker, we need a left winger, and we need a left back. Because going forward, woeful. We have improved defensively, though. I say that much. The first 2 games, defensively, we look better. Oh, Stephen, you said I played for Fletcher Moss with them, man, flawless. We around the same age then, Stephen. Yeah. If you play for Fletcher Moss with them, man. So, yeah, you know them, man, the ballers. Like I said, Stephen, same goes to you. I know you have man in your phone book right now who are better than Rashford and Garnacho. But Stephen said that, I know he knows a couple ballers. That he's like, yeah, I found these man are better. But, yeah, like, what was I at with it? So, yeah, again, but
Sterling,
it's how
don't
far
go.
away we've been. It's how far. Hey, we Sterling's
Sterling,
best
don't
hope.
go.
We Sterling's best. We Sterling's only hope. You know
It's
that, right?
still radioactive over at United. Give it a year or two. Two before you go there.
Hey, big up Steven every time. It's radio, and that's why man laughed because he knows. That's why he's laughing when I said that. It is radioactive, yes, but it's a house. Like he's just gonna be frozen out at Chelsea and not play. We're his best bet.
Yeah, but he's probably gonna have to take less wages going over there.
Yeah, because he's strapped. I'm sure he's strapped for cash. I'm sure he's strapped for cash.
I don't think money is going to be a consideration. I thought that one of the facts that they put into the chat, Big Up Warrior and Big Up Warrior Jay, he's getting cut down to 150K a week, and he starts.
You mentioned about Sancho making the move to Manchester United, and that's on him. You got to make smart moves. Making that move to Manchester United when he did wasn't the correct play.
No. He's one of many on the long list of shouldn't have gone to United when the last few years.
Hey, we watched Ronaldo do the same thing, and that's Cristiano Ronaldo. When he came back the second time.
Yeah.
We watched Ronaldo, and again, I said all this. You know what I'm saying? When Ronaldo, and shout out to our Context Sarcasm City, because they posted the clip of when Ronaldo signed, and I was on with shout out to Statman Baines, who was on.
That man, yeah.
Baines, he was gassed. It was like, oh, Flawless, why you not gassed? You moving slowly? Because I could see it. That hurt me to watch Ronaldo like that. Love Ronaldo. I'm saying as a player,
he was still your top scorer.
Yeah, and it's just top scorer. And we had he was at the time our worst ever finish until last season. Yeah, we had our worst ever finish. So Ronaldo,
that wasn't his fault.
Nah, man, not his fault. But he left and we got better. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
What? See, when you say things like that, you make it seem like it was his fault.
They did.
We got miles better. What are we talking about?
You got better because you no longer had one of the GOATs.
Yeah, because he was no longer at GOAT level. That's why he was at Manchester United at 37. If he was at GOAT level, what are you doing at Manchester United under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer?
Well, you just said it right there. It's what was there, not him.
No, I'm saying, what are you doing at Manchester? If you're GOAT level, if you're a GOAT level individual, what are you doing at Manchester United under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer?
He was returning to United. Take away the.
Yeah, you know why he's returning? Because nobody else wanted him.
No.
So who else made a bid for him? When he left,
outside of Saudi Arabia,
in Europe, because remember, top European clubs were interested in him.
Yeah.
I said, okay.
There was rumors that he was going to go to City.
Yeah, rumors.
Yeah,
rumors is fantastic. Rumors is great.
Great album, Fleetwood Mac. Check it out.
Rumors is great. I said this at the time. I said nobody wants him. That's why he's here.
Let me say something. Those of you on Spotify, you're not able to see this. I'm quickly just transitioning over to the graphic because I got a show coming out. I'm still in the works. I got an amazing panel.
I like that. That's fire though.
It is fire. It is fire. Don't get me wrong, but it's shameless as well. Keep going though.
All right. Let me grow my subs up. I'm not at the numbers like you, TJ. You selfish bum. But what I'm trying to do. What I'm trying to do with CIA.
Sancho, we said that City did not offer that man no contract. Stop it.
Hey,
City did not offer. If Manchester City under Pep offered Ronaldo a contract, you telling me that's not getting out? They didn't offer him no contract. Were they interested? Yes. Same way they were interested in Maguire. Same way they were interested in Fred. Same way they were interested in Cucurella. The same way they were interested in Declan Rice.
Yeah. We were interested. We talked to the player. Obviously, you negotiate with the player before a contract comes through.
I'm interested in Margot Robbie, man. Yeah, interest. You know what I'm saying? Interest.
Listen, what
does it mean? They didn't offer him, but I'm just pointing out the fact that people think that Manchester City under Pep offered Ronaldo a contract and it didn't come out. Of course it can't. They didn't offer him no deal. Was there interest? Yes.
We were in negotiations. Pep said no.
You know why? Because Pep's a very clever individual.
We were in negotiations with the player. You work on player terms before you actually do the formal contract. TJ,
okay, here's where it kills it dead. There was he was at no club. It was straight to him. There was no club.
Yeah, but you still talk to the player and his agent. You
talk to the player. Yeah.
So we were doing that.
They did put in a bid for Rice, but I'm just pointing out like the fact they did put in a bid for Rice, but then they didn't want to pay the price that
we did. The same thing with Alexis Sanchez, and then he ended up going to United. It does happen
with this whole thing. Nobody offered Ronaldo a contract by Manchester United. Not to you. That's to the chat. Just Ronaldo's the most famous player on the planet. If someone offers him a contract, it's getting out.
I hear it. I hear it, but
yeah, and to be clear, Mikey B in the chat, Ronaldo chose generational wealth. He was already generationally wealthy. He just wanted to keep playing. Let's not get this twisted. He didn't go to Saudi Arabia. Yeah, the money obviously had something to do with it, but he didn't go to Saudi Arabia to decorate himself.
I mean, he's won like Messi to expand the beautiful game of football, right?
Yes,
he brought
yes to oil-rich countries that have 250 people in the stadium.
So what? Those 250 people don't deserve to see the beautiful game and see another star. Why are you poo-pooing on them people that do attend? The game's also broadcast.
Either way. I'm just saying that the Saudi Arabian crowds are dead.
So what if they're dead?
You were about to draw the comparisons to Messi, which are absolutely ridiculous because Messi is filling up NFL stadiums over here while they're having trouble getting anybody to go to those games in Saudi Arabia.
But I'm not, unlike you, TJ, I'm not gonna put my nose up and not let the one of the goats.
That wasn't at all what I was saying, but you were going to draw a comparison, and it was a bad comparison.
No, the comparison that I was trying to make, if I had a chance to finish, was that Messi did his thing going to MLS. He's doing his thing in Saudi to try and expand and build the game, right? So the fact that there's only 200, to your point, in the stands, let him build on that. That's what he's trying to do. As humble and beginnings it is over there, as early days as it is, that's what he's doing. I'm not going to poo-poo on that. He's one of the GOATs. But CIA, it's intelligent. I listen. Flawless, you know this. Those of you on Spotify, you can't see, but you got to hear this. I'm holding up my hand to my ear because I listen. You know what I heard? I heard that CR7, without his impact at United, without his return to United, the revenue that you're able to get through these shirt deals that you have through Addy, that was actually in jeopardy before CR7 came. So of all the crap that he gets, for all the he's no longer the GOAT, the bum, he made us worse. You know what he did prevent you guys from having? Financial challenges and problems with a sponsor, and he fixed it just like that. Because when he showed up, kid sales.
Does he help revenue? Absolutely. I literally said.
But at the time, you guys needed that help. At the time, he needed that help. He came back.
We print money with our badges on. What are we talking about?
Hey, what are we talking about? It's not my word for it.
I will say this right now: Manchester United will never have an issue getting a sponsor. We have been rubbish.
It's not about getting a sponsor; it's about getting that value that you want. He made sure that
value. We always get value. Right, we make more money. We make more money than you from revenue, and we've been shit for 10 years. What are we talking about?
No, it's not about making more. Listen, it's not about overall revenue. I'm talking about the kit. I'm talking about the kit. The kit deal that you had with Addy was in jeopardy because you weren't hitting your numbers. When CR7 came back to the club, those numbers
so he helped keep us right. Yeah, I hear that because he's Cristiano Ronaldo. How did that help us on the pitch?
No, but see, you would be in jeopardy of not being able to do what you want on the pitch, doing everything behind the boardrooms.
What are they doing on the pitch?
What did we do on the pitch?
No. You can't do what you want to do on the pitch if you can't spend like you want to. And that shirt deal was going to be substantially.
We spent before him and we spent during him.
You guys want to hate on CR7, but he did.
How is it hate? How is it
a favor?
No. So scrap that. No, we did him a favor.
He did you a favor. I'm telling you.
No,
the reason, don't say it now. The reason why Ronaldo's one of my favorite Manchester United players of all time. So let's not call hate. He's one of my favorite footballers.
But you're hating on his return, is what I'm saying.
Because his return was shit.
His return. I'm telling you, financially,
on the pitch, business-wise, I don't care. I'm not a businessman. I'm not a businessman.
Okay,
pitch.
But all of these new players that you want out, all of this deadwood that you want to go, like the players you want in, the deadwood that you want out, that would have been in serious jeopardy had not it been for CR7's return and the kit sales to skyrocket back to the numbers that were needed for the Addy deal to be proper and not drop off. Don't take my word for it. I'll find you the clip. Shout out to the man Terry, another United fan. He broke it down with his, give me sport or whatever it is.
But all that aside is all rubbish when we come to did he perform on the
rubbish?
Pitch?
They go hand in hand. That's why
no.
You're welcome, by the way. You got Omar Maresca. You're welcome, by the way, so that he can blend the business and the pitch.
We're talking about him on the football pitch. Did Ronaldo perform in his return to Manchester United? Yes or no, Vale?
Second season, no.
No, overall was his return a
overall,
was his
no,
second
but
stint
first
at
season,
okay, so his second stint was not a success. There we go. There we
his
go.
first
End of
season
it.
was
There
not
we
his
go.
first-
I'm glad we finally got here.
There we
His
go.
first
His
season was
second
good.
stint was his first. No, his second stint overall was not good. Was his first stint phenomenal? One of the best individual
He saved you
careers
guys, I'm
I've seen
telling
from
you.
Manchester United.
Your
saved
kid,
us, sure.
he saved
Yeah,
you.
man,
I'm gonna
saved
find the
us.
clip.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find the clip.
Yeah, find
If
the
you
clip.
in the chat were on and heard this info,
We saved him because nobody else wanted him. That's why he didn't get no
oh,
deal.
don't believe that. Of course, someone
No,
else
but
wanted him.
you offered him a contract.
Well,
Who offered him a contract that was Manchester
not
United?
having been offered a contract doesn't mean that no one was.
Yeah, it does exactly. What do you mean?
Was he out of work long after leaving United though? Flawless. Was he out of work long?
No, because he went Saudi.
Exactly. So he always had a club.
Saudi wanted him. All right, so I clear it dead. Top European clubs since he's still at the GOAT level. What top from when he left Juventus to come to Manchester United and then left Manchester United to go Saudi? What top European clubs were in for him during that period? Who offered him a contract?
I hate to do this, but when you got
who offered him a contract, Vega?
When you got men like,
let me ask you a question. You think Vinicius Jr. is one of the best players right now in European football?
Yeah, he's one of the best. Yeah.
Oh, he's one of the best. We'd say top 3, top 5. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give that to him.
Okay, so Vinicius Jr. fell out with Carlo Ancelotti and was available for free at a host of top European clubs going in for him.
Yeah.
Exactly, because there's levels to this. So where was the host of who was offering him deals? Nobody offered him a deal. Nobody offered Cristiano Ronaldo. I know it hurts people that I have to say this. He left Juventus and nobody bar Manchester United offered him a deal. You telling me the girl's Leng and no one asked her for her
What
number?
attacking player did Liverpool just acquire?
He's not Leng. Who? Chiesa.
Yeah. You're trying to tell me that this player
yes
is better or is going to get more offers from clubs than CR7.
But Chiesa's not GOAT level. This is the point. It's not the same.
No, but I thought you were also talking about who would be interested in getting him at top clubs.
Chiesa at that price, I think, is more so the injuries, but the fact Liverpool went in for him. Okay, so that you're making my point. He didn't have a Liverpool club or a club of a higher profile than Liverpool go in for him at that point.
But he would never drop his price to 14, which is or 10 million. Like CR7 is more value than that.
Drop what price? What price?
Chiesa is what, worth 10 mil? That's crazy.
Ronaldo was a free.
No, he's not a free because you have to no, but you're gonna have to
transfer fee. He was a free. All right, I put it this way: if Chiesa was available on a free, the more teams going for him, in my opinion, yes. If Chiesa, yes, Liverpool went in for him. Liverpool at that point were a better proposition than Manchester United, so Chiesa got a better deal.
If the CR7 of then was in the market now, mad clubs will be in for him.
Old man Ronaldo that we signed, second stint.
Yeah.
No, they wouldn't. That's why they didn't go in for him.
No,
they didn't.
The striker market is so poor right now.
The market was poor. The striker market was shocking them too.
No, it's worse now.
It's just as bad. The point I'm making is it was awful. Again, who offered him a deal? Where's the contract? This guy moved twice for free.
We know
no one offered him a deal.
Those in the chat know this. The contract isn't presented until terms.
The contract's not presented because people don't rate him. Because if Vinicius Jr. was available on the free right now, whole heap of clubs are offering him a deal. If Haaland fell out with Pep, what are we talking about?
Vader, nobody offered him a deal.
Going for 10 million. I gotta say different.
That's the beginning and the end of the argument is that there was nobody.
When Nketiah is going out there, when Nketiah and Chiesa are out there and
saved him from embarrassment.
Prem clubs,
you're talking about
the crazy part
Eddie and Nketiah in the same conversation.
You know what the crazy part is? Your legend was sat on TV managing a championship club, and they asked him, "Would you take him?" And he said no. Your legend, Vincent Kompany, was sat on TV, and they said to him, "Would you take Cristiano Ronaldo?" And he said, "No, I need someone that's mobile and can press."
Yeah. He has a different philosophy.
It's not a different. That's everybody's philosophy. Who doesn't want a mobile striker and press? That's
no. Not everyone wants their striker.
Everybody. Okay, so name the top European clubs where the striker's not mobile.
Why do you keep asking me for top European clubs?
Because he's the guy we're talking about. We're talking about Chris. You telling me this guy is GOAT level?
No,
if you're GOAT level,
he's one of the GOATs. He's not a GOAT level. He's not at GOAT level right now. But I was just fighting. I was fighting the convo with regards to no other clubs would be in the market for him because you're also claiming that there were no.
I'm talking about then. There was no deals. You telling me the girl's leng and no one's asked her for a number? Guess what? She's not leng. There's no gal who's pretty. You don't get asked for a number on a regular basis.
I've seen baddies not be approached because no one wants.
Because people are intimidated. Oh my, that's unbelievable. And Flawless, I gotta go.
Yeah, get out of here, TJ.
TJ, let them know where they can find you and all that good stuff.
Yeah, TJ Warren TV people. I will be live all weekend. Brighton watch along. Obviously, go over there. American Idiots tomorrow. American Idiots on Friday, and the late show. Going live, I believe at 2 a.m. UK tomorrow. That show's blowing up. So go over there. TJ Warren.
Before you go, subscribe. Scoreline prediction for the game against Brighton.
Oh, 2-0. 2-0 Arsenal.
2-0 Arsenal. There you go, people.
Yep.
You heard it.
All right. We'll see you later. Big up, everybody. Everybody subscribe to this Criminal Vader and subscribe to Sarcasm City TV if you haven't. We'll see you later.
You know, big up, man. Every single time. Big up, man. Big up. Look at that smooth transition right there, people. That is ridiculous. If only United could transition like that. See the graphics. See how the graphic just switched up, bam.
Yeah, that's
like that. With this joke man Vader. You already know, people. You know what I'm saying? Fucking talking about Ronaldo still. Yes, exactly. How you apparently the longest thing in the spot. No one a myth. Any girl who's pretty, you know, gets asked for a number or gets DM'd on a daily basis. What are we talking about? On a regular basis. No one offered this man a deal but us because we were the only ones stupid enough to do it. And then he left us. And then no one was stupid enough to. So when he was sat on there with Piers Morgan, yeah, top European. He even said it. He even lied to Piers Morgan in the interview and was like, yeah, top European clubs of infamy. Who named them? Why he named them?
No,
because there was none.
You can't do that.
Yeah, of course you can. Or they approached. No one offered you a deal, mate. That's why you ended up in Saudi. Because you still thought you was the guy. It's like,
I like what he's doing for the game of football.
Chelsea didn't offer him a deal. Oh yeah, one of the GOATs, 100%. I'm just talking about him specifically in that reign.
Yeah.
Nah,
wait. Why you did not? Did that comment say that Chelsea tried?
He's saying City tried. I mean, yeah, he said Chelsea tried to. I was going to the next one. No,
yeah, why you said no? You think Kings?
Because I remember having the conversation. I remember being on Lewis's channel having a conversation about this, and Chelsea fans telling me they'll take him. I said, all right, take him, please.
Yeah, Chelsea's in for everybody. Chelsea should have been in.
No, this was back then, though. This wasn't now. This was this. And I was like, please, I was saying, yo, he's all yours. Please take him. I wanted him gone. He's a detriment. But again, the market determines your worth. And that's why nobody offered him a deal. Find the tweets, find the quotes, find the news article people of saying Manchester City offer contract to Cristiano Ronaldo. Chelsea offer contract to Cristiano Ronaldo. Don't hit me with interest, because interest is one thing. Interest is following the girl and liking her pictures. If you really like her that much, you are DMing her. What are we talking about?
Wait, hold on. Not to take this analogy too far, but is DMing really a contract offer? That's one of the DM is some of the weakest approaching, though.
Yes, you are. You've never, and obviously I know you're that's a faithful man, but no man has ever DM'd a girl not trying to get it to go further. What are we talking about here?
No. I know that. But when we talk about talking to an agent, nothing's concrete, nothing's been offered. That's like sliding into the DMs. That's like showing the approach, like, hey.
You say it could depend on what you say in the DM still. But yes, the DM is the initial. Normally, you go slide into the DMs to say something.
Yeah, that's like approaching the agent, which never comes to light.
You say something like it's not like you not say no. The agent is following and liking the pictures. That's what the agents do. That's the analogy.
All right.
Which man them will do. Oh, she's cute. Oh, she's nice. Let me follow her. You like her pictures, but you might like 2 or 3 in a row. But you never like. If you really like her, you're going to her DMs. You're going to the inbox. You're going to get to the you're going to the source.
I hear it.
That's what it is. It depends, Sunshine, because she said DM is not a contract. Depends what you say in the DMs. But I think the intention is there. I think the intention's there. No man's seeing a girl he liked. This never happened in niggerdom ever. A man seeing a girl he likes on Instagram, followed her, liked her pictures, and DM'd her without the intent to meet her. What are we talking about? Yeah. And to Mikey says Ronaldo's not a regular girl. No, he was the girl who was once Leng and is no longer is.
Wow, that's
5 times undefeated in football. Right, that's it. Yeah, what you actually say in the DMs for the analogy. And to Mikey B, you missing the point. No one's here talking about Messi's also not at GOAT level anymore. Messi's not that guy anymore. But we were talking specifically about Cristiano Ronaldo in his second stint at Manchester United. How we got here, I don't know. But it's a conversation we're gonna have because people don't like it. And I get it. I say things that people don't like. I say the uncomfortable truths.
I hear it.
Like I said, all this, the crazy part is go back and check the archives on this channel when I was talking about this at the time he was here. And I said it's an awful move.
Now,
it's gonna end in tears. Oh, you don't know what you're talking about. He's gonna score this amount of goals, he's gonna do this. Well,
you know
West
what?
ever Premier League finished at the time, ended in tears with Ten Hag, then went Saudi.
I mean, it's nice to have the convos because obviously we didn't talk like that back then.
Yeah.
But now we got present day. And you're a busy man talking with other United fans, you're talking to rivals. We're week two. We're going into a week where you got a big game. You got a big game coming up. But I want to ask you, week 2 player. I already know you don't like the manager. I already know you don't rate him. What did you think of the players, though? What did you think of the players for week 2?
What against Brighton?
Yeah.
One of the questions I had was talking about was from a defensive standpoint.
Okay.
And defensively, they answered. Even though I had faith in them from what I'd seen game 1, it was game 1. Game 2, back to more. No issues with us from a defensive standpoint. I trust us going into games where the defense is resolute enough and dogged enough where I don't think we get battered. So I trust the defense. Off the ball, we look much better. With the goal wasn't getting peppered. Onana didn't make save after save, even though you would have thought it, the way people reacted to us conceding a late goal, which is disappointing. But I'm not going overboard. If we draw that game, I'm not sat here. I know other people would. I'm not sat here screaming, oh, it's a robbery. We robbed Brighton. It's like, no, I think a draw actually, on reflection, is probably a fair result. However, where you got to defend. So defensively, sound, no issues with the back 5. Casemiro was fine again. Maino was going to Maino. The issue is us going forward. That is our diet. And we're woeful. And I see it and I'm watching and I'm like, yeah, we had the Diallo goal that he scored. Salute to Diallo because he's the only shining light. Him and Xerxes are the only 2 shining lights going forward. But Diallo had the goal he scored, the volley, the Garnacho one that Xerxes when he slid towards the goal. That was it.
Yeah.
And we had times in the game where we had possession and we've got the ball in the correct areas and we're in the final third and we just lack quality. I don't even get mad. I don't even get upset. I don't even get upset.
No, that's good.
I'm just at the point of acceptance with this attack. So this is why I bang on all the time about attackers, striker, left winger, left back. Let's change something. Because if we change something with the defensive setup we have, we could actually do something of note. Because the league isn't as strong, to be honest.
So hold on. When you're saying left winger, who's on the right?
Diallo.
So you want what? You want Rashford as a sub or Garnacho as a sub?
Both of them are subs.
But who's the first to come on whoever new left wing you get?
Currently, how he's playing, Garnacho comes in. Rashford should be out of the squad. The way he's playing.
Wow.
Because I'll forgive lack of skill, but he just looks disinterested. He don't look happy. I said this all last summer. I said all last season. I said, forget about from a footballing perspective, you don't look happy as a person. Like something's off, and I'm like, you're around. How can I be watching a game for an hour and a half and see that? And you're around him in training every week and still picking him. There's no way that he's happy and joyful off the pitch and he gets on the pitch and looks like that.
Rashford not happy as a United boy. You can also see why I don't want Sterling to go there. Because if Rashford's not happy in that environment, there's no way an incoming had played at Liverpool, had played at Manchester City, had played at Chelsea.
You're a United fan. You're going to be over the moon, man.
Sterling, I know you're listening. Do not go to United.
He was sleeping in his United pajamas, man. He was sleeping in his United. He's not happy where he's at right now. He ain't happy at Chelsea.
No. Of course not.
So where's he going then? Again, options.
Collect that money right now.
Back to Cristiano Ronaldo. What are your options? You can want what you want.
Collect that money.
You said they are men with huge options. They don't move to Newcastle. What were the huge options, Mikey, for Ronaldo? Why can't people accept nobody wanted him?
Yeah, he's not dropping. He's not dropping his salary.
Forget dropping the salary.
No, he can't. No, we can't. We can't.
Who wanted? So who wanted him at that salary?
No one wanted. That's the point. So
exactly
we're fair.
because you're not worth it.
It's not so much the quality.
The same way you've done it in the past, and we even spoke on it, and I've done it. We've both put up with y'all who are annoying as fuck because they were pretty. Exactly. Yes, Veo. Think back. There's at least a couple girl you're like, you're annoying.
Yeah, but that's mad young years. That's before. That's
but
honestly
before you mature, but it was worth it at the time.
You know what? If I had a time machine,
and you do it for your celebrity crush now, what we talking about?
If I had a time machine, I'd go and tell young Vader, don't do it.
You do it for your celebrity crush now, Vader. What we talking about?
Nah.
To an extent, yeah, you would. Who's your celebrity crush?
I got a few.
All right, just name one of them. Give us one.
So it's
why did you take a deep breath?
because this is gonna live on. This is gonna live on. So you know what?
Who is it?
No, this is gonna live on. I'll tell you at another time. I'll tell you.
Okay, so for whoever she is, insert girls, you'd put up with her being annoying for 6 months because she's your celebrity crush. Of course you would. 6 months, 12 months, depending on what was going on. But you'd put the point I'm making is you would put up with her for an extended period of time. If you weren't attracted to her and you thought she was butters, you're not putting up with her at all. That's the point I'm making. If people thought he was worth the big money, he would have got paid the big money. What are we talking about? This is why Real Madrid put however much money for Mbappe because they think he's worth it. Are they giving Mbappe that money at 38 years old? No.
All right.
What we I get it burst people's bubble. Ronaldo's one of the GOATs, by the way. Let me clarify that. I seen him play. I remember his debut vividly.
I hear it.
Vividly remembered his debut. One of my favorite Manchester United players of all time. Top 3. One of my top 5 players of all time. Like in general, like my entire alongside Ronaldinho, Brazilian Ronaldo. But I'm just gonna be honest. I don't get blinded by my love or like for somebody.
I hear it.
Oh, he had huge options. Huge options. Who? You lot drop the links in the chat. What are we talking about? Yeah, it's definitely a snow bunny.
I think they were just.
It's definitely a snow bunny.
I'm happily. I'm happily.
We know you happily, but
a beautiful Nigerian woman.
But we were talking for the sake of
my celebrity crush wouldn't be a bunny. But not that there's no bad bunnies out there. But no, she's not a bunny.
And Mikey B, you missed the entire point. But I missed the entire analogy. Lord have mercy.
Dr. Umar would approve of my celebrity crush.
There we go. There we go. We're not talking about Vader genuinely dating his celebrity crush. I was using it as an example.
Yeah.
That he's going to
he might have came into the combo late.
Nah, he's been here. He's going to have a higher tolerance for her because it's a celebrity crush. Of course you are, Vader. Stop it.
No, but see, this is where the analogy kind of loses a little bit.
Go on.
Because there's the tolerance because of the pursuit, right? This is late night over in the UK. It's only 8 o'clock over here on the East Coast. But there's tolerance. Again, as a young man, there's tolerance because of the pursuit of what that goal or what you're trying to get to with regards to your crush or the celebrity crush.
So let's say you get to. I'm saying you are with her. She's yours. It's your girlfriend. But then you find out she's annoying as shit. You are going to have a higher tolerance for her than you would a girl who you do not find attractive. That's facts. You know what I'm saying? It's what you guys say. So that's the point I'm making. You would make tolerance for her.
I hear it, but
even if it was only a week after, you would make a tolerance for her because you are more attracted to her. That's why. That's the point I'm making. If clubs thought Ronaldo was worth the money, they would offer him the money.
This is why I say that's a very, very young man perspective, because usually
it's real, and you know real.
No, but the annoyance of again in this case, the annoyance of knowing the woman and what she does, the tendencies, the thing that irk you, the thing that bother you. You know this.
Point I'm making. Yeah, eventually
you're not discovering it after the fact. You know this.
You're not. But let's say it happens. Let's say y'all move in together and it goes there and you figure out this stuff annoying. You're staying for longer is the point I'm making.
Okay. All right. I got you.
That's the point I'm making.
Okay.
You will make an allowance for her because you are more attracted to her. It may only be a day.
Yeah.
It might be what I'm saying is you'd make more of allowance into L-bags again. It's a bit flawless is mad because Ronaldo called out his club with peers, even though everything Ronaldo said I'd been saying on this very channel before the interview. I agree with everything he said in regards to
that was a great interview.
Why would I be mad they called it out when I?
No, but why do you think there were partial truths in that interview? I think he was very honest.
I don't think there was partial truths. I think he was honest about the state of the club.
No, but even when he was talking about the interest of others, I think he was being.
Oh, that's a lie, because he would have name dropped his Ronaldo with an ego. If Liverpool was in from a City, they offered him a deal, they would have stop it. He would have named the names. What we talking about? He would have named the names. Man are saying, yo, man are saying they slept with.
Nah, you don't kiss and tell.
Ronaldo don't kiss and tell. Ronaldo don't kiss and Ronaldo's not a kiss and tell type of person. All right, bet. Sure. Nah. The same guy who went on an interview with Piers Morgan to bash a club he left is not a kiss and tell. You're kissing and telling right there.
Nah, that's different though. Because no. Because listen, here, as we keep the same analogy though, as we keep the same analogy, we don't expose the girl that we're trying to slam out there. We wait until it happens because we don't want the word out. We don't want the word out yet. So he's not going to spill the beans about who's pursuing him or who he's pursuing. So that's what I mean. You don't kiss and tell. You kiss and tell after the fact, but not while you're in the moment.
Y'all didn't want him.
No, see, this is the spin you're doing. We don't know.
It's not no spin. Ten Hag left him out the team on purpose.
No, I know, but at the time of the interview,
the interview was after he left.
Yeah, but at the time of the interview, he's not going to say all of who else we're interested in because these are also other possible pursuits after.
Sure. All right, cool. So they offered him a deal. So Manchester City offered Cristiano Ronaldo a contract.
I don't know. After United, no. After United,
top European clubs. Let me clarify that. No top European clubs. Let me just clarify that. Manchester City, Liverpool, Arsenal, Real Madrid, Barcelona, Bayern Munich, Juventus.
It's not a good look. It's not a good look after you.
So what happened? What happened after the interview? Who offered him a deal after that interview?
No, but I'm just saying it's not a good deal. It's not a good look to after you slam this one to say, all these other ones were after me too.
Who offered him a deal after he left Manchester United? What top European club offered him a contract?
Exactly. I don't know.
Shows your worth. Exactly. You don't know because there was none. That's why. Zero. No top European.
In the chat, Flawless doesn't know, but he's speculating. We don't know. We're speculating as well. Okay. So we'll kind of
speculation. So a club would have went in for Cristiano Ronaldo and
wait for the book. Cristiano Ronaldo now has a channel, right?
Mm-hmm.
Subscribe, I think. Just wait. I'm sure it'll come out on his YouTube channel. Definitely come out in a book. So when it does.
Again, Mikey, you are missing everything I'm saying. So this is why I'm not even responding. Because it's not about following the money. That's not the point. No one mentioned money.
You should follow.
I don't think he's wrong to go for Saudi. It was the correct move. What I said was, and I'll repeat it, no top European club offered Cristiano Ronaldo a contract after he left Manchester United. That's the point I'm making. And when I say no,
do you also believe that no top European club were interested in him before United?
Yes.
Okay, so we got him. We got two. Flawless doesn't believe.
I think there was interest, but no one offered him a contract.
Okay, so there was interest, but no one offered a contract going to United. Now, do you think that there was interest? You're saying there was no interest after United?
No interest, no.
Okay. All right. That's cool. Well,
actually, that being said, I think teams would be, but for what you was talking about earlier, commercial. I think that's where the interest. No, it's footballing ability. Interest, yes. I think they'll always be interested in a commodity like Mike, because whoever he would have signed for at that time, he's great for off the pitch. He's the best player you can sign for off the pitch.
Amazing.
From a financial aspect, he's the best. So let me clarify.
Instagram, Twitter followers.
Do I believe there's interest? Yes.
Okay. All right.
Because you're always gonna, but it's all off the field.
Okay. All right. So we've got a compromise.
It's not a compromise. This is common sense.
No. But I'm just saying. So we could understand that there may be clubs interested that would have been off the pitch. Yeah, so with some in the chat saying, other clubs would have been interested,
but none of them offered him a deal.
Okay. There is interest, but no one offered a deal. We'll find out when the CR7 book comes out.
Yeah, when the book drops.
When the book drops.
You offered Mbappe a contract from Madrid. Madrid offered him a contract. Real Madrid.
I'm still
PSG also
surprised.
wanted him to stay. PSG almost pretty much gave him the keys to the city.
Ooh,
what are we talking about?
Speaking of Madrid, you've been doing Madrid watch-alongs. What do you think of
I only did the one game. Didn't play well in the first game. I did the opening game against Mallorca. It was bad.
Ooh. I heard the second game wasn't much better either. I know they got the winning result, but not really because of his play.
Yeah, I heard the same. I did hear the same.
We watching.
I did.
We watching. Now,
but where was we at? So yeah, I don't know why people can't accept it. To my nephew in the chat, yeah, people are fanboys just can't accept that no one wanted him. That's why no one offered him a deal. It's okay, it hurts, man. People told you your wife's not good looking. I get it, man. I get it. It's the same. It's the same thing. But as long as you think she's pretty, that's all that matters.
That's all that matters.
Go on, as you avail. Yeah, facts.
I was gonna say we've had an interesting second week of football.
Yeah, you beat Ipswich 4-1, right?
Ipswich, yeah. I mean, newly promoted. It was the first home game of the season, so the energy was going to be high. It was going to be a madness. Still playing games with no Rodri, no Foden. So I'm not going to sit here and say that there was mad nerves going to the game, but it's like, hey, let's see what Pep does without those two players, because I definitely believe we're better with them available. So the game was nice, but I did not expect them to score that early. But it's one of those things. They scored early, and it was like, if you don't know the expression, it's like poking the bear. It's like they scored, and managers celebrated, players were doing their thing, which they should. You're scoring against the four Pete's, right? You score against the four Pete's, you got to celebrate that. But it was probably the worst thing to happen. It was the worst thing to happen because
I said it during the watch along.
It was like a light switch, Flawless. It was like the battery got put in every player's back, and it was like, yeah, we cutting y'all throats right now. We're gonna be ruthless. And it was it was goal after goal after goal in like every 2 minutes. It was absolutely ridiculous. Before the last goal was scored, it was celebrating. It was nuts. There was celebration after celebration. If I'm gonna say I expect this type of dominance across the league against the obviously the lower ranked clubs, yeah, 100%. If I'm to expect this against the Arsenals, the Liverpools, even it was a difficult game against Chelsea, I'm not going to get that gassed. I'm not going to expect us to be playing like this, but it was nice to see it without Rodri and Foden. I'm not going to lie. So I got to address this because obviously as a United fan, those in the chat, they're not going to bring this up, but you as a United fan probably won't talk about this.
What's this?
It's the players, man. It's the players that are the players at Manchester City, like to see the legends, right? And I think I saw the comment you put up. Gundogan returning, yo.
Yeah, so Warrior J asked, after now Gundogan's back, what will be your midfield?
See, he didn't start Gundo, rightfully so, right? Yeah. Just coming back over from Barcelona, didn't start him. I honestly don't think he starts Gundo like regularly throughout the season as well. I think it's going to be those of you that do fantasy football. I don't do that. I'm Manchester City. That's it. I can't do the whole fantasy thing. I can't root for players that are quote unquote playing against my club or what. Nah, I can't do it. But if you're thinking of having Gundogan within your squad, I don't think you do that because the midfield is going to consist of, and he should be, all of you should be voting for this, should be Rodri, Ballon d'Or winner. He's at the 6. It should be KDB, and it should be Foden. That should be the midfield. And then depending on rotation, depending on, fixture congestion, then we got most likely Kova for the backup to Rodri. And then we got Gundo that's going to come on. We got McAtee. We got Nunez. Like, there's mad options in that midfield. So I think that is how we move Rodri, Foden, and KDB. And then it's also not a slight if we don't happen to see KDB start or Foden start, based off of the amount of games that are going to be played this season. But I'm like, and I said this on my show, it's not how many you sign, but it's who you sign. Gundogan signing, free by the way, is like the cover we were worrying about for the 6 because he can help with that role as well as Kova. The ghosting into positions, the thing that they're all trying to find over at Arsenal in that left 8. We've got Gundo returning. And then you talk about, again, Arsenal fans hate when I talk about this, but as for Pete's, this is what I understand. The mentality. You got a player that's was a part of the treble, was a part of the 3-peat, was part of the comeback before that for the 2-peat versus Aston Villa. That memorable comeback, which, again, that was not Arsenal fans, but that was Liverpool fans hating on that moment. So we've got that level of experience coming back to the club or at the club right now. And we got, less than 48 hours in this transfer window? And I've been saying this, if there's no attacking signing over at Arsenal, I'm flexing for the next 38 weeks. I'm flexing for the next 38 weeks.
And we know that won't be over.
Or I'm flexing until the January transfer window because maybe they'll do a madness. But yeah, it's like,
no, they won't do nothing over there. We know what they're like.
I mean, they might. They back their manager.
Sure, man. Sure. So, and man be DMing gal just to be their friends. Yeah. Same difference.
I mean, I guess it depends on the industry. Because sometimes for working purposes,
obviously forget that. Work purposes make sense. But I'm saying random is what we are talking about. To anyone who believes they're not, Ted, because y'all are naive to this, offer that man some pussy and see what he says. Said this all the time. I've had this just on Sarcasm City pods. Offer that. Say to that man, let's go out and see what they say. Sunshine, trust me, I'm telling you, Sunshine, they don't. Outside of
wait. I don't see the chat. What's she saying?
She just said some guys do. She said some guys do. Work purposes, that's different. If it's a working thing, I'm saying random.
No, Sunshine, for the real, no guy does. No guy does.
Look at this.
No guy does. And if he doesn't shoot a shot, it's only because he's too nervous to do it. But
yes, he's a Ryan. That's what it is. He's a Ryan, man. You know what I'm saying? That
whoa, hey,
that's what it is.
Not my words.
Yeah, I said it. I'll say it again. He's a Ryan.
Hey, but you really can't say that. Ryan shot a shot. It was just a poor one, but he shot a shot.
Yeah, that one time. But I'm saying when he. You say he did.
By the way, can I just say the 2 girls below us are looking 16 out of 10s today, both of them.
I big up the panel. I told as for.
Yo, crazy. Yo, shout out to Queen Yan as well. I saw
shout out to Yan every single time. Shout out to Yan every single time.
Listen,
shout out to Yan. And do you like the chat? Obviously, this is more Sarcasm City because when me and Tuck did the Sarcasm City pub, but Steven's laughing. He's thinking, man ain't just, and I'm saying at random. I'm not saying a guy that like who knows his work or his university or whatever the case may be. I'm saying random.
Yeah.
A guy has never randomly been on Instagram, followed a girl, liked a couple of her pictures, and DM'd her to be her friend. Don't happen. It don't happen. Now, you get rare occasions where, like I said, you may have grew up together and you're actually genuinely friends. That can happen. I'm not saying guys and girls can't be friends. I'm not going that far. I'm talking specifically random people. I'm talking specifically. It's never happened. There's no man in this chat that has done that. You might have been scrolling on the gram on the Explore page, because I know what you jokers are like. Seeing a girl you liked the picture, followed and DM'd her to be her brethren. Come on. What are we doing here? I'm saying, come on. Yo, what are we doing? What's going on? This is oh, Steven says I've never seen that. Give me some background. So that was during 2022. Ryan decided to say that to the two. Yeah, Ryan is someone who's a regular on this channel. He's on the United Liverpool show. Jan, who's someone's been here before. Shout out to Eleanor as well. Them two are not on the channel as much, but I'm still cool with both of them as well. And he decided to shoot his shot in that fashion. Why? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why he decided to do that. And Vega, you're on mute, by the way, fam.
My bad.
So good. But yeah, back to it. But yeah. See, Boston, it happens, friends with benefits, laughing emoji. But hey, we move. Go on.
Yeah. It's and even so, friends with benefits is never by accident. Now, the whole thing with this past week in games, Erling Haaland, I love how quiet it is right now, Flawless.
Mm-hmm.
Those of you on Spotify, I love how silent the talk is about Erling Haaland. And honestly, it should never come up. If they then want to go and want to talk about semifinals, they want to talk about finals, go, because that's where you've got to move things. That's where you've got to kind of move the conversation. Because before it was talking about important games, before it was talking about Champions League. He's done it in important games. He's done it in the Champions League. Now, if you want,
he just needs to change that semifinal and final record.
Even so, it's not even like the man hasn't had opportunities. Did they go at the back of the net? No.
That's the problem. Missed their way.
Did he ghost? Did he ghost? No. But what I love about this player is when you actually take, and obviously rival fans, they watch so many games. They're not watching every City game. But Haaland is evolving.
Big up Hassan.
Large up. This T1000, this Terminator is evolving. So go back and watch the first Terminator. That's what Erling was season 1. Then go and watch the movies. Go and watch now T2. Go and watch T3. We're now in season 3 of Haaland. He's evolving. And I heard so much talk about he's a tap-in merchant. Oh, all he does is he just stays in front of goal. He's like a poacher. Nah. You don't do and you don't display the skill set that he has, and he continues to improve with some of those just outside of the 18-yard box touches. There was a few give and goes. There was him heading it past the keeper to get around them and calmly, not even panic, not even getting off balance, calmly put that at the back of the net for the goal. And that outside of the 18-yard box, you want to say it's instinct? It's not instinct. When you practice it so much, when you know your surroundings, when you know your environment, you can turn and take that shot like that. And he knew exactly where he was on the pitch. He knew where he was going to kick that ball. And the hat trick was sweet. I'm expecting a lot of this, Flawless. I'm expecting him. I'm going to break this down on my channel.
Links in the title, people.
I think he's breaking the record again.
For what? Which
breaking
record?
The league goal scoring record again this season.
Oh, so you reckon he gets the most? Because how many did he get last year?
No, it wasn't last year. It was the year before. So last year he scored 20. I think.
Oh yeah, because he got injured. Yeah.
He was injured for 2 months. He was injured for 2 months. I think. Let me wait. The transfer windows are not closed yet. You guys will also need to tune in next week to hear this combo. But I don't even think that's the only record being broken from a City player this year.
What do you think the other record is?
I think it's time. It's too bad TJ isn't here, Tony isn't here, but I think KDB has a shot at the assist record. I know Cole Palmer had a brilliant start. I mean, he got 3 assists. He did his thing, but I don't think that's going to be sustained. And I think KDB breaks the assist record that he shares 20 assists in a season with Thierry Henry.
Is that across all pumps? Or is that in the league?
No, that's just the league.
Okay,
that's just the league. I think he does it. KDB's already off to a good start. He's got 1 assist. I think he does it because I think there's going to be such an emphasis with the addition of the dynamic, forward attacking, attack-minded wingers. And even though my man Jeremy Doku gets way too much respect, you're one of them. But Jeremy Doku and Savinho, they're going to be so nice this year. There's going to be so much attention have to be paid.
Did Doku play against Ipswich? Did he play?
Yeah.
Did he start?
Yeah.
I think what's your game? How'd he play? He played well.
Yeah, he played really well.
Hey, chat. I know Vaya loves to lie about Doku because he likes to protect him. Did he play well? Chat, because I know you lot will be honest.
That's messed up.
I heard Savinho had a good game, though.
He did have a good game.
Yeah,
he did have a good game.
That's what a quality winger looks like.
They're both quality.
Doku was on smoke. Actually, yeah, it makes sense. Championship opposition. Yeah,
see, it's always something. But
it's not always something. He does well against championship opposition.
He did well against Real Madrid as well. He came on and
what game was this? Which Real Madrid? Oh, is that when De Bruyne and Haaland got tired?
Yeah. I should have known. You know what, Flawless? I'm loading up the clips. My sniper rifle. I don't have all my ammo right now. Just wait.
Wait for what? Wait for what, man? For you lot to run into Real Madrid again? Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. They better stay on for that 120 minutes. Even though I need you out that competition expeditiously, but yeah.
Did you see who you're lined up with for the Carabao?
Yeah, we got Barnsley. Is it Barnsley?
Yeah. How you feeling? How you feeling for that?
Yeah, man. I wanted the home draw against lower league opposition. Let's go.
Yeah,
that's what we needed. Yeah, 100%.
Isn't third round always
I think they've changed it now. You used to be able to draw Premier League sides, but I think they've changed it.
Yeah. I think I think it brings more revenue in terms of the.
They smart. Pyramid. Yeah, that's what they're trying to do.
Yeah.
Oh, them like City got Watford. Where was it? Is it at Watford or is that your place?
No, it's at our place.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I hope it's at our place. It better be at our place.
Yeah, because it's such a worry going to the mighty Watford. Ooh.
No, I'm just saying we would have the larger crowds, and then in terms of revenue, it would be better for the league.
Timber's shivered. Big up to Scubs with the super chat. He says, Osherman comes Chelsea. Does Palmer have a chance? Depends on Osherman. I don't think it's a Palmer issue. Is Osherman going to be clinical? Is he going to score goals at that rate?
Does he prefer playing on the right side?
No, Osherman center forward.
Yeah, so there's no conflict there.
No, he's asking you because you mentioned the assist record with De Bruyne.
So from an assist standpoint.
Assist record, yeah, that's what he's talking about.
That's not a bad look because he had good. I think he had 12 assists last season or 10. Palmer's nice like that. Palmer is real nice like that. You're welcome, Chelsea. But
look at you lot doing the Lord's work.
Hey man, we don't hoard like you guys did. During your reign of dominance and control of the Prem, you took everybody's strengths. You just
facts,
give me that. Give me that. You're like Debo out there.
This is our comrade. 100%.
Yeah, I'm like
100%.
Let me share.
Now we just out here getting punched up, but we move.
I'm like, hey, there's more than enough. You guys do your thing.
You like sending your cast off places. Not so much Palmer. I'm talking about
Palmer's nice,
I'm excluding him.
Yeah. I mean, we gave them Lavia as well. All those not direct. Lavia's, because he went Southampton. He's quite. Fuck Chelsea because they're going to be a problem this season.
I picked them fourth.
I got him fifth. A happy Carefree Lewis is a problem. That's going to be a terrorist.
Yeah.
That's going to be.
That's true.
That's not going to be.
Who you got fourth? Villa.
No, I got Liverpool fourth.
Oh yeah, shit! You had that Fugazi top three because you got.
Oh, now it's a Fugazi top three. Now it's a Fugazi top three.
It's definitely Fugazi. Manchester United top three. Yeah, Vega's the greatest. He
now
was gassing you lot. He's selling you lot the Kool-Aid, and people are gonna be stupid enough to drink it. Did you not see Saeed in the chat earlier say to me, Flawless? We gotta talk below.
Yeah, you do have to talk.
No, you know why we have to talk? Because you know what he said on Man Them Talk, as Sunshine and the others told me in the chat about where our goals coming from. That's what Saeed said today. Well, technically yesterday. So you're saying where Manchester United's goals coming from? Goals are a concern. What's the actual quote? I don't know the exact quote, but I know he said this.
he's
concerned after 2 games. He's concerned.
Yeah. So I mean, shout out.
But you
Saeed.
think we magically go? You think Højlund
he's
and
gonna
these lot are
change.
just gonna score goals?
Saeed's gonna change his mind. He's gonna see Xerxes do his thing. He's gonna see Højlund come back. He'll calm down. He'll calm down.
I don't think he's not calm. I think it's just a concern. But I'm past concern. I'm just like can't be concerned about saying it's not fixable.
Yeah. Well, I will be there because I don't think it's gonna be as bad.
Well, yeah, because you got City, Arsenal, United, Liverpool, Chelsea.
City,
that's your top 5, right?
Yeah, City, Arsenal, United, Liverpool, Chelsea, and
is this what you said? And I get to
Spurs.
that super chat.
Spurs.
Oh yeah, big up Spurs. Big up for the super chat as well. Let me get back to that. Let me actually read your name out, my guy. Let me get to it. Let me do that. Big up to Scubs 123. Big up, man. Big up. But like I said, depends if Osherman hits it depends if Osherman hits the ground running because they're saying Palmer got 11 assists last season and that was with Jackson.
Oh, it's 11. Okay, yeah.
So it depends.
I mean, he's got a shot. He's got a shot. But my reason for why I'm really leaning towards KDB is because we know how prolific Haaland is, right?
Yeah, you can definitely do that. You're not going blitz everybody. And Saeed said, guys, what do you think of the attack? I'm not gonna lie, I'm about this attack. Hey, I hope one of you lot in the chat mentioned me. I hope someone on the panel laughed. Because the way I got pelters for this is crazy. So I hope I need to go check that clip. So just for context, I was on MUFC.
That's not fair, Paulus.
I was on Saeed's show. What's not fair? I was on Saeed's show. This was a few weeks back. And I was talking about, was it before?
Yeah,
it was before. It would have been before. So it was the week before
the first
game. Yeah. And I said, who's scoring our goals? And I got pelters. And then Saeed put out the tweets and was like, how many goals do you think our attack's getting? And people were like 75, 80. 85, 88, 90. How many did you say we get again? 75?
I think I said like 68
70?
or something like that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, 68. Because hey, that's quality, that man. 68.
No, it's not. you do this. Hey, listen, everybody in the chat, don't fall for this. Flawless is doing the.
What am I doing?
Nah, he's doing the distraction with the right hand and then tricking you with the
distraction.
left.
68 for a Premier League club you trying to challenge for top 4 is an awful return. Bear in mind, Spurs with Werner. Yeah, you do with Werner. With losing Harry Kane, added Werner, added Johnson, added Richarlison, had Son, had Maddison, got 77.
Yeah.
And that's an awful attack.
I mean,
and we got 50, and we scored 20 less goals than Spurs, I think. And they had Richarlison.
Yeah, but hey, flawless. You right. Also flawless.
I think it was 20 less.
Versus who?
I think it was Spurs. Spurs, I'm talking
about.
Yeah,
Spurs might have scored. Yeah, they probably scored like 70 something.
Yeah, so we scored 20, and their attack in options stink outside of Son and Maddison.
Yeah, but we spoke on this. I think Ten Hag's, and you kind of agree. You like how you guys are doing things defensively.
Yeah, defensively, I don't have no issues.
I think that's the flow. I think that's the flow.
Yeah, we can't defend. I don't think it's good enough to be banking on it for going to top 4. Yeah. And that goes against the Ineos era, I was told. I thought it was possession-based football and front foot football, and we're going to dominate teams. And now we're sat here, me and you, Vader, 1:37 a.m. UK time, whatever time it is over there in your time zone, telling me we're relying on our defense. So which one is it?
Hey, it's phase 1. It's phase 1 of Ineos.
Phase 1, here we go.
It's phase 1 of Ineos.
Phase 1 in Marvel was fire. Give me that. You know what I'm saying? Phase 1 Marvel films was fire. Run me that.
This is phase 1.
Let me see the phase 1 Marvel films.
You're gonna show up defensively.
Yeah, sure. And bear in mind, go.
Don't have the United fans in the chat all panicking. Listen,
there's no panic here. There's no panic.
They don't have to question what Ineos promised and all that kind of stuff.
Iron Man, Incredible Hulk, Iron Man 2, 4, Captain America, the First Avenger, the Avengers 2012.
Yeah, phase 1 was quality.
Phase 1 was cold. But all I've been saying is don't panic. Just look at it on it. Forget me, people. It's facts. Even Sunshine, she don't want to agree with me. And even she's like, it's facts. And she don't want to agree with me on nothing.
There's no panic, but there's also...
Oh, yeah, we're scoring 60. You say 68 league goals, yeah? You said 68. All right.
I kind of saw that.
And bear in mind, this is optimistic Vale, who still thinks there's a player in Doku who thinks we like going to get 68.
Oh, no. There is a player in Doku, and those in the chat said that he was.
You think there's a player in Mudryk?
No. No.
I big up T. Guna for the super chat. Appreciate it. Says there's going to be pain for Arsenal this season unless we don't sign a striker. Chelsea will be a problem. Can't discount the quality players. I do agree with the latter part in Chelsea are a problem. Can't discount it because they'll just put teams to the sword. Yeah, they'll be paying for Arsenal, and I'm there for it.
T-Dot, you're on point with that one. You're on point with that one. That I pray. A few things I'm praying for. Sterling not going to United. No attacking player, striker in particular, going to Arsenal. And I need Liverpool's transfer business. I need them to get the signing that they want. Flaws, hear me out. I need Liverpool to get what the fans have been complaining for, have been stressing for.
What did they want? What have the fans been saying?
They want a 6. They want a center back coverage. If they think that, hey, and not my words, if they think they have the quality, they have the spine because of Trent, because of Van Dijk, because of Alisson, because of Salah, because of McAllister, if they think that they get a 6 and this 3-horse race that they were doing last season, they're back at it, I want them to get that 6 because they need more than that. They need more than that, and it's not even so the quality of the players, because I rate the players, but all these players are up for contracts, and that's what they're playing for. They're not playing to win a league. They're playing to set up the deal for their career, and that's the motivation you don't want within a squad. That's going to take you into the wrong places.
And Temedao, you see it, but it's good. It's great quality. And Vega's hilarious. He says Vega's just taking the piss with us. LOL. You wouldn't bet money you will get good GNA. Yeah, Vega wouldn't do that. You wouldn't bet £1 on it, or $1, I should say.
What do you mean?
You wouldn't bet a Canadian dollar that we get 68 league goals.
68. Let's wait until the transfer window's closed, and then we'll decide.
See, there you go. The fact that the team that's currently constructed, you don't think.
No, I think you. No, but again, I think you can.
Bear in mind, that's a horrible return. 68 league goals.
It's not horrible. It's not horrible. Horrible was last season. Flaws. Horrible was last season.
It's a horrible return. If you are chasing top 4 and you don't crack 70 plus goals, that's a horrible return. 75, should I say?
But defensively, if you can reduce the goals again,
I think we will.
Which I definitely think you will.
I think we will.
Yeah, and I think that's what. Honestly, I haven't geeked out. Listen, in the chat, I haven't geeked out. I haven't 4 eyes.
Better. You have Liverpool, you have Villa, you have Chelsea. You have better teams than when we did that. You also have Eula, unfortunately, and Arsenal.
Yeah, I was accounting for City. I was accounting for Arsenal already. I mean, I had Liverpool dropping off because, again, I don't think that they're going to be in the transfer market.
Yeah,
like
you guys finishing behind Liverpool.
Yeah, they're finishing behind Liverpool. It's going to be a fun season. I'm not doing this. I'm not guessing anything.
Of course, it's a fun season for you. Fantastic. My team was going to 5P. I'd be over the fucking moon too.
I really hope we do. I really hope.
Oh yeah, I hope.
I need. You know what? Shout out to Sunshine. I'm not sure if she's still in the chat.
Yeah, she's still in the chat.
But I so like that she has a channel now. I so like that she's going to be able to document this 5-peat if it so happens on her channel. I so like that I'm going to be able to go back and watch reactions with her frowning face and her TikToks where she's just looking confused or sipping out of her cup. I love all of that.
Shout out Sunshine though, because they're TikToks. Them TikToks where she be dunking on Liverpool or Arsenal are elite. Shout out. And make sure you subscribe. As much as she's a crook, she family tree. Subscribe to the channel Sunshine FC. Make sure you go subscribe. I need to get her on the channel more often actually. But shout out to Sunshine. Does great work. Like she really does, people. TikTok superstar, and she gonna get there on the YouTube space as well. Big up to Scrubs123 says Doku. B-Tech Traore, Modric under Pep would be the same. I said B-Tech Traore. He is like a mini version of Traore. You know what I'm saying? They're like that little large. They are.
Nah. The trickery that Doku has is absolutely elite. What I like about Twitter X is a fantastic app when used properly, but there's a few. There's a few that do a nice. Oh my goodness!
I said basically Vader said he preferred his old bridesmaid. Big up for the super chat though, Scrubs. Appreciate it, man. Is it Scrubs? Scrubs. Big up.
Doku is cooking. And another
I will send don't lie, I will send you the link right now. You come on in. I know you sat there in your gold bonnet. Pull up in the gold bonnet. It's calm. We're going as you were.
Yeah. The
She has
thing
an
with
open invitation. Oh, he's disrespecting.
of course.
Always. Man.
This Doku disrespect is gonna have to stop. But hey, fans will learn the hard way because they did the same thing. They did the same thing with any new arrival, and you're gonna learn that hey, Doku's that guy. And you don't get praise from Mbappe. You don't get praise from Mbappe if you're not that guy, if you're not nice like that. And honestly, I don't have the numbers top of my head right now, but he didn't have that many starts in Ligue 1. He didn't have that many. He's like a young player. He's 19. So or maybe he's 20 now. But he's going to cook. And what all that he needs is to just be patient. He's at Manchester City University. He's learning from the best professor out there in terms of Pep. Hey, if Pep was able, for all the disrespect that you guys showed Raheem Sterling, if Pep was able to get that type of output from him, Doku, be patient, man. All these haters, all these rivals going to be eating their words.
So when Doku flops again, we'll be here doing this in 2020, the year 2025, people. You know what I'm saying?
Flops again. You know what? I'm going to start tagging you on my Doku compilations. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, because compilations look great. You can put a compilation of me together and make me look like a 60 million pound player. I'm far from it.
No. But to say he's rubbish, you can't make a highlight of someone that's rubbish. You can't do that.
Of course you can. I've seen him.
No.
I've seen Maguire comps. You can do that.
You've seen Maguire comps before United.
I've seen Harry Maguire comps.
Not of United.
No,
Nah.
Okay, type it in. You don't believe me? Type it in after the show.
Nah.
Telling me you don't have Garnacho comps. But Garnacho's, you know what I'm saying?
All right. Well, this isn't going to be this is going to be moments of the game.
Again, I asked for a man to support me like Veta does Doku. Wow, I'm impressed. Well, here the community and here myself and Veta support you, and you just throw it back in our faces. I say, come on the show right now. You just put ... and keep it stepping. How rude. But here we are. Well, shout out to Sunshine. Again, make sure you subscribe to her channel. Make sure you do
bless up, Sunshine.
Final few questions, people. I know I missed some, but I will get to it as well. Ed says, flawless. Here these man telling us 80 plus goals when the squad have back 57 and 58 back to back. Serious, but Xerxes gonna change that. It's mad.
I said 10 more. And again, I was like, yeah I'm expecting 10
and even
more.
That's not good.
No, but again, it's in combination of what you do defensively. Hey, I think it's an approach.
68 league, even if we finished third and we scored 68, and I'd still be saying our attack. The same way when we finished third in the room, I was critical of our attack. I was less critical because it was the first season, but I was still critical. Like, we need improvements. And we didn't get improvements.
Okay.
And now we're in the third season.
Newcastle,
improvements.
Flawless. Newcastle 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
2 years ago, scored either 65 or 67, and they were fourth.
Yeah, and that's great for Newcastle. It's Newcastle. They also had a much better defense than us as well. That's why you're laughing.
No, but what is
they're Newcastle United and Manchester United? We are not the same. We don't invest the same. The expectations are not the same. Let's stop it. Can't get a kid up.
Newcastle were that club back in the day.
They've never there, so it's a myth about Newcastle. You know what it is? You know what it is? All right, check Newcastle's history and what Newcastle have won. Check it. Google it right now.
Their long.
It's a myth. You know what it is with Newcastle? It's a myth. You know what it is? They're in one of the biggest places in the country. It's a one club place, and they have a massive ground, and it fools people into thinking they're a big club. They've never been a successful club in their history.
Long-term success.
They've never had short-term success.
Okay.
I'm gonna Google it and tell you right now. 1 second, I Google it because Surfer was the one who put me onto this, and I was like, really? And he was like, check their number. Like, we criticize Spurs for it and all that. Newcastle ain't done shit, so I'll kill this dead right now. Like,
wait, you're trying to say Newcastle's history is worse than Spurs?
Yes. Much worse. Again, we're here. I know a lot of people. So
that's good information.
League, first division champions: 1904-05, 06-07. 1908-09, 1926-1927, FA Cup in 1909-10, 23-24, 31-32, 50-51, 51-52, 54-55. That's it. That's all they've got.
They haven't won anything since 50.
Exactly my point. Myth. I'll share the screen. 1 second.
Ugh,
So you lot can see it for yourself. It's the facts of the matter. Look, league 1904-05, 1906-07, 1908-09, 1926-27. This is before our great grandparents and stuff. That's the league. FA Cup 1909-010, 23-24, 31-32, 50-51, 51-52, 54-55. They have never been of anything of any note. Hey, Stephen, big up. It's a myth. But we crash on Spurs, and Spurs is miles better than that.
All right. I'm sorry, Tone. Tone, I'm sorry. I didn't have this information before. Jacob, United Spurs of America, I'm sorry. Tone. The crashings are going to be coming. I did not know it was like that.
Because it's a myth. Because you know what it is? Noise.
But the support is... Hey,
because again, there are one club place because Newcastle, everyone in Newcastle supports Newcastle.
Yeah.
And it's a hugely like sporting place.
It is, and it's a huge football. Yeah, it's a huge football.
Yeah, it's huge, big ground. It's one of the biggest grounds in the country, and everyone in Newcastle supports Newcastle.
I think they have some like football organizations up there as well.
Yeah, probably
like
they probably
governing bodies or something like that.
Yeah, so it's very well supported, and it fools people into thinking, oh, then they're not like that. Like they are. People talk sleeping giants. They are a sleeping giant in regards to.
Ooh, yeah. If they got
taken over, they got in. I know they did get taken over, but if they got
now they got the Saudi.
Or like you look, like Leeds are like that very much so. I'm terrified of someone doing that to Leeds because they're very much like Newcastle in regards to one club place, very well supported. Imagine why did you edit a wiki page? You're a joker, huncho. Like I would do a thing like that.
They say the Flawless edited it. That's funny. Yeah. Now,
jokers.
I want to thank everybody in the chat. Again, Flawless, he's got the chat open. He's seen the interaction. I'm freestyling right now. But I want to thank each and every one of you that would have shared a comment. Those of you on Spotify, thanks for listening. But go over to the YouTube channel, subscribe. Sarcasm City TV. Hit that like button when you come over and subscribe. What I want to point out, this upcoming game is before the international break. So I think it's calm settings for everybody. As much as fans hate the managers, hate the players that they have, it's only the first 3 games of the season. Transfer windows going to be closed. Let's reassess and let's move from there. So I agree if anybody in the chat was saying no panic settings.
Wait, panic settings for who?
No, there shouldn't be any panic settings for anybody.
Again, it depends on what you thought your club was going to do.
Yeah.
Depends on what your club was.
I don't even think Liverpool fans should be panicking.
No, I don't think they are panicking. I think Liverpool fans, from what I've seen,
they cry and complain a lot, but I don't think they should be panicking.
Yeah, I think they fairly are aware of where they're at, and because it's a new manager, everyone's like, all right, here's a clean slate. Let's see what he can do. So no
expectations should be kind of.
And the Spotify is right there, people. Make sure you follow because I know the vast majority of you probably use Spotify. Hit the follow and 5-star us on there.
Yeah.
Get over to the playback as well, because we will be going live on clubs very shortly. I'll get to a couple more as well. Someone asked, let me get to it. Give me a second. I'm running up the likes, you lot. How many likes are we on actually?
Yeah, what are they? Don't
124. All right, you lot, let's get up to 140. Let's get that up to 140 likes.
40.
And Andy asked me and says, is Sterling a panic signing? Absolutely. But I don't think it's more so. The reason when I say that, not for Sterling's sake, it's because we're trying to get rid of Sancho. That's why it's a panic signing. We're trying to get rid of Sancho.
Sterling, please don't go.
Oh, it is. So yeah, but it was
Sterling,
Andy who asked
go.
it. Is that a panic signing? Yeah.
No, it's a business signing. It's a business signing. It's not a panic one because I think it's kind of calculated. But yeah, Sterling, don't go. All right, you're no longer a City fan, so it has nothing to do with you being a City fan or anything like that. Don't go. That's all I'm gonna say.
Shit. I was planning on going live. Shit, what time do I go live, Warrior J? 4:30. So the draw will be at the same time.
Are you copping EAFC 25?
Yes, will be
on day drop?
No, not day drop. But I will be copping it. But it won't be day drop. Probably wait for the price to drop.
All right.
So whenever the price drops, I get it. Cause I know you run clubs, right? You pro clubs, yeah.
I haven't messed around with it as much this season, but I plan to. And I've been talking to some of the people that were organizing a league that I was doing before, which is actually Prem clubs playing against each other. So, but I'll be on it, and hopefully we can link up.
Yeah, of course, man. You are a man of football, so I'm guessing because of your intelligence talking about the game, you'll be good on clubs. I've noticed.
I'm quality. I'm quality.
Yeah, you do the business. I get it. So yeah, the fact that it's at 5, probably 4:30, Warrior J. So I'll probably be linked in. At least it gives me a topic. At least it gives me a topic. I hope you lot have enjoyed the stream. I know you was Huncho. It's all love. Big up, man. This was a wonderful stream. Yeah, I know. Look at you lot. So you get surprise streams. You do. Let's see what else. Flawless thoughts on the upcoming Liverpool game at Old Trafford. Quietly confident, just because we have a good record against them. So I think we get a result.
Did you just say quietly confident?
Yeah, quietly confident. Because it's not loud because they don't make no sense really outside of the record, but they haven't beaten Ten Hag at OT in 3 attempts.
That's good. That's good.
And they don't outside of the Ollie reign.
Oh, that's
that don't
good.
count.
They don't. That's good. Great.
They don't have a good record. They don't have a great record at Old Trafford.
Warrior J, great question. We cooking regardless of the result. We cooking. So if the show happens on Tuesday, we will be here.
Nah, the show will happen on Tuesday, 100%. Right. Yeah, regardless of the result. Big up the stream. I wasn't familiar with your gaslighting. Oh, he's brilliant at it.
LJ, don't do that, man.
Fashion.
Don't do that.
It's an absolute.
Well, I get accused of gaslighting all the time. Gaslighting is me trying to make it seem like what you think isn't real. I'm not doing any of that. I understand your perspective. I'm just sharing my perspective. I ain't gaslighting.
It's exactly what you do. But yeah, props to you. And to Demadiah, who asked you, said that you're friends with those girls, Flawless. You talking about the two? So Yan, I've known for years. I've known Yan since like 2006, 2007. I've known Yan for a long time. So that's a long time friend. And Eleanor, I've met through this. I don't work with as much now, but like I know her through this. So that's what it is. But am I in constant communication with either of them? No. And as Yanu, I've known for years. Back to the point we was making about Gyal and all, and DM. That's what he was asking. Yeah. So it is. Flawless, can we change Vader's name to Gaslight? Yeah, we know what.
Wow.
It's great content. It's great for content purposes. What's your scoreline prediction for the? Go on. Actually, go on.
Listen, LJ. Much respect. Appreciate the comment, but honestly, tune in to more shows. Catch me. I don't gaslight.
Tuesday, people, 11:30 p.m. So it's normally Tuesdays, but because I wasn't here, that's why Vader's on today, and we did the live stream with TJ. But I'm gonna have to change the title and change the thumbnail of this, which I will do, people. But go on, Vader, as you will.
Honestly, I ain't trying to make the perception or perspective that any of you have seem like it's wrong. I'm not trying to do any of that. I'm not trying to rewrite or reframe anything, but I'm gonna share my perspective. And hey, take a second and see it from how I see it. And hey, I'm a man of God. I will never be a devil's advocate ever.
No, you ain't devil's advocate.
So what I present is just my point of view. I ain't trying to just be contrarian. I don't move like that.
Well, that's you very much not like that. But you are a wind-up merchant. But there's part of the reason why you're here. Prediction for you play? Is it West Ham? Yeah, West Ham.
Yeah, West Ham.
Wait, is it early kickoff or is it a late kickoff? It's late, isn't it?
Oh,
I should know this because I was literally doing it. It's a late kickoff.
It's
late.
No, it's early.
No, it's early for you. 5:30 p.m. over here.
Oh, okay, yeah. 12:30. Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, it's the last game. It's the last
7:30 a.m. That's not early.
Yeah, it's the last game of the day for us. That's why.
Big ups. I think it's an away game. Why are you doing that?
Because you know why? Can I just?
No, why are you doing that? I'm taking a second. You asked for a score prediction. I don't just want to blurt out a score. I want to be accurate with. Sure. So I want to take into account that it's an away game. You told me that it's the late kickoff as well. I want to keep all that in perspective. Now, I don't expect.
The reason why I mentioned about it being a late game or early game was simply watch along purposes. That's all.
Okay.
That's why I'm doing a watch along for it. So if you want to pull up, feel free.
Yeah, Saturday. Oh snap!
Yeah, they're just letting you know. Like, feel free. You don't have to be the City West Ham game. It can be another game, but feel free.
You know what? I'm actually missing that game. I'm missing the game.
Watch. We'll be on Doku Watch, man.
I'll be recording it. So if we catch up and connect, maybe over message on the Sunday, because it'll be games on Sunday, but definitely on the Tuesday. I'm gonna predict another 4-1.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna predict a 5-1 actually. 4-1. 4-1. I'm gonna predict a 4-1 because I think everybody's back. And I think Pep's gonna give everybody some shine, and the Manchester City players will want to put on a show. So I'm gonna go 4-1. See where things net out. Hey, and I will be here, win or lose. I'm here. Win, lose, or draw.
Yeah, you do.
I'm here.
I say Tuesdays, people. But I will be changing the title and the thumbnail on this. Obviously, it was a crossover show. Like Marvel over here speaking of phases, people, where you never know what crossovers you're going to get. And there'll be crossovers of all shows. So
and I took it easy on TJ today because normally it's TJ and Tony. So I took it easy on TJ. But when the two of them are there, then it's a handicap match. So
what saint you are, man? Like,
I gotta take it easy.
Serious, man. So tough talking when you 4-peated and won the Champions League in that time. Yeah, it's really tough. Flawless, what's good, bro? Big up to you, Sanj. Don't think United have looked a lot better in possession so far. I wouldn't say a lot better, but have we looked better on the ball and tidy on the ball? Yes. We've moved the ball better and got the ball into correct areas and
I'd say a lot
keeping
better.
the ball better. And keeping the ball better. I just kept it. So, yeah, I would say so. Even the possession stats have pretty much shown.
I think Onana's actually been a lot better, too, in terms of he's not giving so many wasteful kick outs.
Yeah, he's been better with that. And we haven't, because he's not been conceding so many shots, he's doing less, so he's just less effective. So, I mean, we're not seeing his deficiencies. But, yeah, he's done decent. No complaints with him so far. He's actually done well coming for crosses and corners. Those things.
Yeah, improvement year over year. Yeah,
he's done that. It's 2 games. Like, relax, man. It's 108 minutes. Like, this guy doing too much. Watch you make a mistake with this guy, man. That's that Newcastle thing all over again. Veta tries it,
Oh, damn.
Relax, yo. Oh, the girl's cool now. Oh, she was nice with me to 2 days. Chill.
That's too funny.
All right. But yes, we have Sanj. We have moved the ball better and looked better in possession. Yes, we have. I do agree.
Yo, bless up, Flawless. Bless up, Sanj. I got to bounce.
Every time, let them know where they can find you, Veta, and all that.
Yeah, just go into that YouTube app. Go for the search. If you're on your desktop, if you're on your laptop, if you're on your tablet, if you're on your smartphone, take a second. 1, hit that like button. But also, when this episode's over, go in that search. Just type in Vader Games TV. You'll find me.
Links in the title.
Link. And hit that. Be that next sub. Drop a comment. Catch me on my next show. Listen, I promoted it twice. Y'all may have missed it just joining now. Those of you on Spotify could not see it because you're only listening.
Promote again, fam. Promote again.
The CIA is in the works. The CIA is in the works. Shout out to Sunshine. Good looking out. But we're working on some things right now. Y'all keep talking about there aren't that many City fans. Y'all keep talking about like, oh, City's PR ain't like that. Well, we're looking to change that. I see so many sunshine.
You the spokesperson for that. You very good for that. You like Paul Heyman and Rustin. Like 100%. You are the guy for that. To sell some, without doubt. You're a great promoter of your club. Like you're great for PR, is what I'm saying for that.
Oh, I respect that.
You're a great representation for them, 100%, without doubt.
Hey, that means a lot. That means a lot from a man like Flawless. He's an op as well. He's over in Manchester, so him speaking on that.
That's why I just gotta give props where like you are a great representation. That's also why you're here. If I thought you was a bad reputation, I would have shouted you.
That's true. I'm sure. I got the vouch. I'm vouched, right? So I bless up and everybody in the chat. Catch me next week. Thanks.
Veta, bless. Links in the title, Veta Games TV. Right. Final few questions, people. Final few questions. And then we are indeed going to close out. Final few questions. Changing the color scheme again. Check. We'll go. Boom. So yeah, subscribe to Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Hey, big up to Ty. I seen what you said. Where he said, I'm debating as well whether to actually create a podcast where I just answer questions from you lot in the chat. I don't know. I was thinking about it. Hello, I'm new to this channel. I like, subscribe, put notifications on. Much appreciated. Really, really much appreciated. Colin Scott says, I'm also an Arsenal fan, but Flawless a proper football man. I appreciate it. I'm glad you can see through the banner at the football club. But big up. Yes, I do a call-in show. I do a call-in show every Monday, Scubs. Every Monday, 4:30 p.m. UK time. I'm not sure if you're in the UK or not, but yeah, every Monday, 4:30 p.m. Talk your ish. I'm going to update the live stream schedule for next week. It's open for anyone to call in. Doesn't matter who you support. Hey, oh, yo, I'm new to your channel, but been watching you for time on Troops' pod. Hey, appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Any Manchester United Liverpool preview you doing with any of the Liverpool fan panelists? We are playing them, aren't we? I suppose I have to get the gang together. It's just tough getting the gang together, that's all. Everyone be mad busy, but I am going on Bayesian Reds TV. Shout out my Bayesians, you already know. Seen hella Bayesian people as well at Carnival. Enough Bayesian flags, love that. Big up all my Jamaicans too as well, you already know. But I'll be on Bayesian Reds TV. I think it's midnight UK time on Friday. I don't really do the previews. That's what it is. Because everybody does the previews. I'm not going to lie, I don't really enjoy them. Like, apart from I tell a lie, United Arsenal ones I do with Troops on there, hilarious. They're great, but Troops one of the GOATs. So it's kind of like, yo, you're rapping and Nate Dogg's on the hook. Like, yes, of course the track's going to be fire. Like, Dr. Dre produced the track. Yes, of course it's going to be fire. Like, so that's easy. But yeah, in regards to it, that's why I don't really do previews like that. Hey, big up Ty Arsenal. Big up to you. Big up to you. Oh, by the way, when does the new start show during the international break? Not sure, but it'll be at some point in September. It just might not be international break. Still trying to pattern them both. Yeah. I'm in the UK too. Big up, man. Appreciate it. And yeah, man, shout out the Bayesians. You already know. Shout out all the Bayesians. Gonna be a regular donator and be in your streams. Hey, I appreciate all the support, man. Thank you. Do you think your defense will be able to keep Jota quiet? Yeah, I actually have faith in the defense. I do have faith in the defense. Defense is not my concern going into this game. It's not my worry. Scoring goals. That's the issue. Scoring goals going forward is the problem. That's what it is. Not heard from Monts or Rums yet, but I might be working with them. Are you confident about the Liverpool game due to the whole fans back in the team like last season? Because it's Liverpool and it's a game more often than not we turn up for. As bad as we've been, that is one game at Old Trafford, I can say, yeah. Outside the Ollie one where we get battered. And then it was like the odd one on the Sir Alex we'd lose. We pretty much have a good record against Liverpool at OT. So that's where it stems from. And you know what? All the pressure's on them. All the pressure is on them. So it'll be interesting to see what changes Ten Hag makes. Does Xerxes start? Does De Ligt start? Does Agate start? They're the 3 questions. I would start De Ligt. I would start De Ligt. I would start Xerxes. Bring a guy off the bench. Depending on how the game's going. That's what I would do. I'd probably go the same midfield. Because it's tough, because Arne Slot's a different proposition. That's why. Arne Slot is a much different proposition than Klopp. When I say different proposition in regards to how we don't know how he's going to settle. Then I say he's a different proposition. It's more the unknown proposition. That's what I should say. If this was Klopp, we know how they're going to play and we have a clearer idea of how he's going to go into this game. There's no previous. Yeah, on in 10. We are running pro clubs. 10 minutes. Running pro clubs. Definitely. Let me see who's live. I'm going to redirect to someone as well. Again, no, run up the likes, hit the subscribe button. Shout out to TJ. Shout out to Veta. Both their links in the chat. TJ, both their links in the title. TJ Warren TV, Veta Games TV. It's good to be back. I have missed you lot. Genuinely, I've missed you lot. And no days off now. Till next carnival. No days off now. Till next year's carnival, people. We're going to keep all these shows on the road. I'll be live on League on this channel, 1 p.m. UK time as well. And then, what time did I set the Q&A for? Is it 4:30 p.m. or 5 p.m.? It might have been 4:30. I think it was 4:30. Let me actually check. Because it's a new Q&A that we put there. I'm not sure what time it is. Like, yeah, I'm yet to suss the new Liverpool out. Because we don't have enough data, Colin. That's why they've only played 2 matches. And that's what it is. But over the next few weeks, we'll have it. Right, I set the Q&A for 5. So it's 5 p.m. I don't know why I was thinking 4 p.m. 5 p.m. UK time, the Q&A is 5 p.m. And hey, Scubs, big up as well. Make sure you subscribe to Sunshine FC. Let me refresh. We're going to redirect and send you lot to someone as well. 12 p.m. Eastern your time. All right, bless Warrior J. But I hope you lot have enjoyed the show because you lot seem to love when we do the crossovers. So you'll get more of them. You'll definitely get more of the crossovers. And Temmie's live. So we're going to redirect to Temmie, yeah, because Temmie's just gone live. The Wavy Fantasy Show. Shout out to Wavy Temmie. Sarcasm City Raid in the chat. And yeah, Warrior J, was it you asked about it? Where's the other one? Or is it on there? Wait 1 second. Let me switch this up. Give me 1 second. Hold up. Just changing it to white for a second. Hold up. This man asked, where is it? Right here. But here we are.
Say, the two girls below us are looking 16 out of 10s today, both of them.
Brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
What is that? A man has he has the cheek to be talking to me and trying to tell me about Gyal is crazy. Man who said that shit. The man who said that shit must be out of his damn mind. But we move. But yeah, for those that haven't seen it before, now you've seen both. It's been a minute since we've ran him, so it made sense. But again, shout out to TJ, shout out to Vato. Get over to the playback though. Please go follow the Sarcasm City TV playback, where you get Premier League watch-alongs. Champions League watch-alongs will be over there. Europa League watch-alongs will be over there. Boxing content is over there. Boxing watch-alongs, UFC watch-alongs over there. AAFC 24 Pro Clubs, all the gaming content, all over on the playback. Because all non-Manchester United watch-alongs are on the Sarcasm City TV playback. All the Champions League watch-alongs, all the non-Manchester United FA Cup and League Cup games are all over there, as well as the boxing content, as well as the UFC content, as well as when we start the NFL content, as well as when the Formula One content is back as well. NBA, that starts October. Watch-alongs will be all over there on the playback. So download the playback app, people. Download the playback app. It's road to 700 followers over there. Playback.tv/Sarcasm City TV. It's playback.tv/Sarcasm City TV, or download the playback app from your app store and you see it right there on the screen, people. All the great content that's over there. We're literally going live on there in 10 minutes for pro clubs. Myself, rest of the gang, it's playoff season. We'll be over there. You already know we don't stop. And it is road to 13,000 subscribers right here on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Who else is giving you this energy at 2 a.m. in the morning after a 2.5-hour show? We out here working. We getting right back to it here at Sarcasm City TV. And shout out to Colin Scott because he has just endorsed it. Playback is a fantastic app. Absolutely great app. So again, NBA, Premier League, Champions League, Europa League, FA Cup, League Cup, Formula One, UFC, boxing, all watch-alongs over there. La Liga when I get to it, but over there too. Hey man, so just please go support people as you lot do. But anyways, we are gonna close out. Love to everyone that's locked in. See you on the playback in 5 minutes. And this has been the Mandem United. Gonna talk from the Arsenal Mandem City podcasts live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Thank you very much for tuning in.